You know, when I vowed to you for better or for worse, these past couple of years, that vow has been tested. But we made it through.
Why would I want to come in between? I don't need friends like this.
I don't want your friendship neither, so.
You wanted my money.
What money you got that I want?
The money that you begged me for.
It's been a long time.
So much has changed in the past year since I stopped managing Jim, and it's been all for the better. Things are going really, really well with my boo Mendices, now that I have the time to concentrate on him. We've been together now off and on for about 6 years, and finally we're living together and things are looking great. And the best part of it has been the past 9 months. Me and Mendices are expecting our first child any day now. And I couldn't be more excited about becoming a mother.
I've been looking for you all night.
What?
Let me talk to you outside.
I'm in DC. I'm from Harlem, St. Nick Projects. Y'all used to be in the streets, got it together, got in this music industry, and Yandy's my girlfriend.
Did you see all those gifts? How we gonna get that stuff home?
Your father.
What you thought you was doing tonight?
Me and Vado going to Jewel's all-white party.
This is the night of your baby shower.
Okay, and it's over.
It's not over yet. Let's finish partying and we'll just... I'll get in a U-Haul with you. I don't even have to be Hollywood and get in the car.
No, for real. I'm not getting in a U-Haul.
How else are the gifts gonna get home?
Your father is gonna drive the U-Haul to the house.
What are you gonna do?
I'm going with Vado to the club.
The night of your baby shower? This is your celebration. This is celebration enough.
Yandy, it's over. It's over.
Mendices, no, it's not.
I ain't trying to argue and fight with you tonight, but yeah, I'm gonna go to this party.
I didn't want to make a scene at the baby shower, but Mendices is really getting on my nerves. I didn't make this baby by myself. He better get his mind right. I've been lucky enough to have Mendices and his son from a previous relationship in my life. But today, I'm bringing home my first child, Amir Harris, who's born a healthy 7 pounds and 9 ounces.
You're the sun that brightens up my sky, even when the smoke is making it hazy. Yeah. Ring around me, Daisy. You're messy and you're lazy. You drive me bloody crazy, but I still want you. Ring around me, Daisy. Pathetic yet amazing. No matter what, I still want you.
You know, this little boy keep me up all night.
I be helping you, don't be acting like I don't be helping.
You be helping me doing what? Looking at me? Exactly.
Mendices and I are so blessed to have our new baby boy, Amir, and his son, little Mendices, from a previous relationship. I just love my family.
You came up as the perfect man when we first met.
I ain't the perfect man.
No.
I'm working on it.
You working on it, but it's been a long history of foolishness.
I'm known to be with a lot of females, but now I got my together, and you know, what matters to me is family and Yandy, and I'm ready to move this relationship forward. I think, you know, I gave up my place for yours. We've been staying at your place for a while now, and now we got another kid. I think it's time for us to move.
Listen, I just don't think it's an option for me. I have mom upstairs.
Why you always feel the need? You must have lived close to your mom. And
what you mean?
You're a grown woman now. Time for you to leave the nest. Spread your wings and fly.
No, please.
She keep running downstairs every 5 minutes.
Okay, and what's your point?
This can get annoying.
You trying to say my mother's annoying?
I ain't trying to say, I'm saying it.
No, she's not.
She's waking us up, man.
So?
She's like an alarm clock sometimes. Like.
Yeah, that's exactly how it's gonna be for the rest of our lives.
Mendices and I are both music managers, so our schedules are completely crazy. At any given moment, we can be whisked away on a 2-month tour or a 1-week road trip. So it's great that I have my mom around. I mean, what's wrong with that?
I'm still getting used to the fact that you're all mine and that you're right and that you're, about this family. It just seemed like for so long you were about hanging out. You were about the clubs. You never really felt like you were all mine because you were all over the place. You know, so it's hard to just move from something stable. Mom and dad are stable. My condo that I pay for is stable. You just around being stable. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard to just pick up and
Move.
yeah.
Just think about it.
See, when you do the cute face, it's kind of hard.
All right. Chill. You're making me blush. Nah, for real, please. Nah, actually, please. Can you think about it for me?
Can mom move in? And her husband.
Nah, you pushing it. Hey, what's up,
Hi,
ladies?
Stinker.
What? You can't whisper. You want me to come with you? All right.
Give me a kiss. I love you.
Right now, I love our little family. We have 2 small ones. So why do we need a bigger place? I'm fine with this little condo. And before we talk about moving into a home together, I need to see exactly where this relationship is going.
You ready to get out?
This is the dining room. You see the custom paint.
All those family dinners I want. Our fit-down family dinners. You really thought about stuff, huh?
This is your kitchen. Granite countertops. You have all Viking appliances, Sub-Zero.
How many bedrooms?
5 bedrooms. And the in-law suite. Because you have to have a place for the nanny, of course.
Or the in-laws.
Okay, that's true too.
Wow. I never thought that I would live a life that would allow me to have this. I don't even think I'm ready for this.
The fabulous great room. 30-foot ceilings.
Okay. I love it.
Y'all want to talk about things?
Yeah, absolutely. Buying a house is a really, really big decision, especially if his thoughts are buying this house together. There are just some things that we gotta discuss before we take a move like this.
This place is amazing.
You like it?
It's so big.
I just want different from my kids, you know? I grew up in the streets. I used to hustle. I went to jail. I did my time. I came home, and I've been doing right ever since, you know? And I pray that I never go back. When I had little me in DC, my whole life changed. I just want better for him. So, you know, that's why I just want to get y'all out the city and get y'all in a good environment where everything's everything. Stop crying. Oh, come on.
I just want the best for our family. That's it. And I do love this house, but there's certain things I want to have in place before I had a family, before I bought a house with somebody. You know, I wanted to have that commitment before God and know that this man is here forever and never leaving me, because that's how I feel about you.
One day we'll get to that, you know? So what's just, first, let's think about the kids and the children first. That's why I brought you to this house. The check is already written. So if you like it, it's yours. Whatever you want.
How are the lovebirds doing?
Hi.
You all teary-eyed.
Yeah, it's just a little overwhelming in here. That's it. It's a lot. It's a dream.
So hey, y'all talk. Just tell me, where's the bathroom?
Straight. Right by the garage, a 3-car garage. Come on, let me give you, come look out the window. You need to see there.
It has me nervous. It really does.
It's part of being fabulous.
Hey.
The bedroom.
So I want to see the bedroom.
Well, come up.
Okay.
I was super, super nervous because I never got on my knee in my life to no female. I never gave nobody no ring. I don't know how to get on no knee.
What in the world is this?
You say I ain't romantic, so come in.
Oh my goodness. What is this?
Give me a kiss first.
This is beautiful.
It's all right. You know, I love you. And I can't live without you. And I'm never gonna leave you. And since you say you're never gonna leave me, then we should just be together.
What? You are lying right now.
Oh, for real?
Are you serious?
Like, will you marry me?
Are you serious? love you. And I would love to marry you.
All right, good. I knew Yandy was gonna say yes. First of all, me and Yandy was talking about marriage since I met her. The first day I met her, you know? And that's why I fell in love with her, because she was like, you know, if I ever get a husband, I'm never leaving my husband. I don't believe in divorce. And I was like, you never leaving? She was like, yeah, I'm never leaving my husband. And that right there just stuck on me. So we've been talking about marriage forever.
Oh my gosh, that's so beautiful. And you picked this out by yourself?
Yeah, it took a minute.
No way. This is beautiful.
So now we can talk about our baby girl.
Yeah, we can talk about our baby girl now. I love you.
Mia's gonna keep you company while I eat breakfast. I've been dreading waking up to this morning all night. This is the day that Mendici goes in for questioning. It feels like doomsday. I don't know how long this will take. I don't know what the questioning is about. I just hope I can keep it together. Ah, fits perfectly. Oh, you guys look so cute.
Now you're looking like my twin.
I can't imagine what's going through Mendici's mind when he has to see his son off to school.
So listen, if it comes to a point, you know, and you don't see me for a while, you know, just know I love you, all right?
What does that mean?
It just mean, you know, just know I love you.
Why am I not gonna see you for a while?
I have no idea. I'm about to find out, though. All right? Ready for school now?
Yeah.
Come here, give me a hug.
Love you, Dad. Come on.
So be good in school, all right?
All right?
First chance I get, I'm gonna see you, okay?
I'm crying. The baby's crying.
I'm not crying.
Yes, you are.
I'm not.
You are.
I'm not crying.
You don't want your child to worry or feel like they're gonna lose you. But what do you say? What do you do when you don't know what this road leads to? What do you say to a 7-year-old? Did you talk to him?
I mean, I don't know what to say. I can't. Like, he's 7 years old. I was there for him since he came out the hospital. So, you know, he's like the closest thing to me. It's like I never had a dad, so I didn't want him to ever feel like he never had a dad. So once I had him, I just started doing the right thing. Come on, let's get this over with. The longer I wait, the more depressed I get, and I might not go.
I wish I could stop time. It feels like every second is my last second to my life. It feels like every breath is my last breath to my life. Give me a kiss. I love you.
Me too.
And group hug.
like a million kisses, right?
All I can think about is, where do I go from here? Where do I go from here?
It felt really great to hug Yandy, you know, when I got out. You know, to hug her, kiss her, and embrace her. I couldn't stop smiling, you know. I was free. You act like you miss me.
A little bit.
A little bit?
Are you really out of here?
You miss me?
Of course I missed you.
Since I was away, I gained a lot of weight, so Yandy been on my back about getting back fit, so I decided that we should both just go work out with her cousin Maurice. You know, Maurice came to visit me when I was away, so now we kind of got like, you know, we put all the differences to the side and we got our own special bond.
Good job,
Okay,
y'all.
Mom.
I'm gonna go to my other clients, yeah, so.
All right, see you
I'll see you later.
See you later, cuz.
Yo,
All right.
don't let her beat you. It's not good enough.
Girls are better at everything. When are you gonna learn that? That's a good workout. My legs are tight though. All that drinking and everything else you had me doing in Vegas and eating.
You were surprised, right?
I mean, surprise is not the word for what I was the end of the night. But how long have you been planning that? Like, what made you even?
Actually, I've been playing that since I was in jail. So,
Wow.
you know, I didn't know what I was thinking. I was just overexcited to be back with my family, so I just wanted to, you know, be more secure.
But in other news,
What's up with you?
I did promise that we were gonna plan a wedding, so I started planning a wedding.
You got a date?
Could be next summer or maybe the fall.
Well, I'm glad you're thinking like
I am.
September, October, so give it some time because it seemed like a lot of things have changed since I was gone. So, you know, Yandy definitely got to get with the program, you know? Yandy been running like a loose chicken since I was gone, you know? We got to get her back on track. You know, we got new people, working with new people. You know,
I mean, I'm the same Yandy, but work changes, the environment
you're the same.
changes.
You're not the same Yandy.
I am the same
you're not.
Yandy.
How are you the same Yandy?
How am I different?
I mean, listen, like, I'm strolling through your Instagram. I'm seeing the way you've been dressing, you know, how you've been partying. I see you.
First of all,
When I left, you know, things wasn't like that.
what is the problem?
Because you got now, you don't show them to the world. Everything is
And
like,
they call breasts.
Well, whatever, you know what I'm talking about.
I wanted my breasts back to the original size and firmness and roundness. So yeah, I had a little alteration done. You knew that. I asked you, did you mind? You said no.
People used to write me and tell me, listen, yo, your girl out here taking pictures from the back, showing her booty and this and this and that.
Okay, first of all, I never took pictures from the back showing my butt.
And the beach?
You talking about when I was in the water?
Yeah, what you gonna tell me that's art?
Yeah, and that's what I said when I wrote you. That isn't this a beautiful picture? Doesn't it look like a work of art?
No, it doesn't. Not to me.
Everything is PG-13. I'm never explicit. Leave me alone. If we're gonna be arguing and having issues over such trivial, minor issues, how are we gonna walk down the aisle?
There's certain things that are important, and there's certain things that just should not be important.
But listen.
But more importantly, I want this to be a real thing. I only want to get married once, and I know you feel the same way that I feel. So that when we stand up there and we say I do, and I will never leave you till death do us part, that it really means something.
Works for me.
Should I beat you in dips, or we want to get back to stomach?
Jeez.
Ready?
All right, come on.
I have been so completely consumed with planning this wedding, and I cannot express how excited I am about our day to come. But there is one more thing that I promised Mendici I would do to show how committed I am to him before the wedding. Hi, you look so pretty. You too. Hey! So today we're going to get our names tattooed on each other. We decided to keep our designs to ourselves, but I can tell you one thing. If Mendici decides to get my name tattooed on his pinky toe and thinks that's gonna suffice, he got another thing coming.
Where you getting your tattoo?
You gotta wait and see.
What?
You gotta wait
So
and
why
see.
don't we go?
Now that It's a surprise.
All right, so let's do this.
Let that be the surprise.
All right, but I really wanted to cross your heart.
Don't worry, it'll be across something.
I don't want it to cross your balls. But let's just do it back to back. So I won't see what you're getting, you won't see what I'm getting.
Shake on that. You know, I'm a little nervous because this is my first tattoo ever. I was never getting a tattoo in my life, but I'm gonna do this for her, and I'm excited and nervous.
Here we go. Let's see what's gonna happen.
Is he doing it?
Oh!
I didn't know it was real.
You burning my skin. All right, don't move. You ain't gotta make it too dark, though. You already know?
Shut up, Mindy.
Triple black it. Triple black it.
You gotta write fast, bro.
All right, I'm gonna go fast.
All right. All right. Okay, great. Okay.
So I cannot believe I'm actually sitting here doing this. This thing hurts like hell. And if this hickory-head, apple-faced man doesn't believe that I love him after this, I don't know what else I have to do, because I would not do this for any other man but him.
Oh, God.
Okay, we done.
Okay, let me see.
Let me see yours first.
Let me see yours first. Oh, that's so cute.
Let me see.
How pretty that is.
All right, I like that. I thought it was an issue. Got me fooled for a second.
See?
All right, see? You like mine?
I love it.
Try to jump.
All right, old man. Let me see what you got.
Oh, man. Oh, man. What up?
Hi.
What's good?
How nothing? I told you I wanted to talk to you.
Come talk to me.
Where?
Come in here. I'm gonna get some water anyway.
Now that we are in full swing with the wedding planning, our future is really starting to take shape, and I couldn't be more excited. And then I also just found out some crazy news that I have to tell him.
So what you came over here for?
I just wanted to say that, you know, I'm really thankful for you. It's been just amazing having you back home, having you with the kids, and, you know, watching you.
You sure no bad news or nothing to tell me?
No, I don't have any bad
So
news.
why?
I just wanted to tell you how much I love you, and I felt like I wanted to get you a gift.
No, that's for me?
Yes, it's for you.
But it's a watch. How this happen?
You know exactly how that happened.
Oh, man. Golly. When Yandy first told me she was pregnant, I was excited. But then also, you know, I have this case. So it was just like, what do I do? It's very complicated, but, you know, I get through it.
You look nervous.
Yeah, I'm shocked. You know, with so much going on, you know, I still got this case lingering, you know. You know, I'm just shocked, like.
We push this case back all the time and not think about it. And it is situations like this that make you just think about the future and think about, you know, what's next, what's gonna happen, but that's nothing that's gonna affect us. Your baby's gonna see you just like you were there. So, you know.
Wait, hold on, time out. Don't even speak that into existence.
No, I'm not speaking into existence, but I don't want you to worry about, like, I just told you I'm getting ready to have another baby, and I don't want you talking about a case.
Right. No, I mean, I'm excited. Just a lot to think about, you know? Just gotta embrace it. And she was meant to be. Look, let me say she was meant to be.
You're gonna speak it into existence, right?
Right. So God let me out so she could be here. Right? That's how you look at it.
So now are you gonna make those shots, or are you gonna miss a few more?
Listen, you leave, I can go back and get my game right.
Okay.
So what day you take that test? On the 12th? I'm gonna need you to really pass that test.
Mendici, why would you have me leave this event and tell me that Amia's in the hospital?
I ain't never said
You called Rashad and you said that Amia's on his way to the emergency room. Why are you playing with me? Why are you playing with me, Mendici?
Nobody's playing.
Mendici, don't play with my son because you wanted me to leave an event.
You bugging out. I said, listen, his school called. He could have been in the hospital. You're not answering your phone. That's what I said.
Mendici, you keep playing with what happens if he really goes to the hospital? hospital?
Nobody said he was in the hospital.
You said,
You left him in the school. You left
a
him-
man
you
is
left
on
him in
his way
school. You left him in
because you're his father and you were a block away.
Listen, you left him in school, you didn't give a that was more important than leaving your son in school? Because I couldn't get through to Yandy, and the school had to call me, and she's not answering nobody's phone call, and I'm thinking, how can she forget her kid in school? You know, I over-exaggerated. I called the driver and told the driver I was going to the emergency room just to get her attention, just to ruffle her feathers, to get her, get her on point.
I was 5 blocks away.
Stop saying I was. No, I was not.
You was at home.
Told you that lie.
Like, come on, that's stupid.
Go home. Go do something.
So what happened?
No, just get out. Don't come in here. Go. You want to do something? He's in the next room.
Who's in the next room?
Amir, he's in
You got my son in the studio?
Yeah, where he was supposed to be?
Why would you bring my son to the
Where
studio?
supposed to be?
Why you didn't leave him home?
You're not the only one.
Don't bring my son to the studio.
Oh my
You got
God,
my
you
son here, people
stupid.
smoking in here. What the fuck are you doing here? Like,
Are you crazy?
well, why do you have me here?
Oh my God.
What are you coming in here for now?
Because I heard there was a lot of commotion.
But what are you coming? You heard my voice. What are you here for?
Mindy, are you good?
What do you mean is he good? Why wouldn't he be good? But why wouldn't he be good? But why wouldn't he be good?
Come on, seriously?
You gotta sit down. You gotta relax.
Get the out of here. Why is she still standing there looking at me?
Go sit down. Do something.
All right.
Go file some papers. Do something.
Get off of me.
What's the matter with you?
First, he lies about my son being in the hospital. Now you got him up in the studio? If you was trying to get my attention, I promise you're gonna get some attention. It ain't gonna be the attention you want. Why did you tell me my son was in the emergency room?
When school called me because he was left in school. Now I'm calling your phone, you're not answering. I said he could have been in the hospital. Anything could have happened. You have somebody answer your phone.
Granted, you couldn't reach me because I was at an event. If that's wrong, that's my bad. And I apologize that you couldn't reach me. But then you don't call me talking about hospitals and my son.
Stop putting this on me. This is not on me. You left them kids in school. Everything you do is more important than these kids, right? Everything, right? This dumbass career, all this you ain't get no awards.
Finish.
I get up 5 o'clock in the morning to take him to school. I pick him up. Yeah, I didn't pick him up yesterday and waited for, and you didn't get home at 11 o'clock?
To present an award?
Huh?
So that means you don't have to do
No, listen, then you keep leaving these kids and you keep leaving me to pick up the pieces for you.
Yeah, you should.
How?
It's about time.
How?
Good.
Oh, no, that's
you
not.
Should.
Here,
you
do
should.
your part. Do your
you
part.
You should. I have. What is he talking about? I spent the last year and a half doing everything for this family while he was in jail. And now that he's out, yes, I expect you to do more than me sometimes. I'm out here hustling my ass off while I'm pregnant with his child. And if he thinks this is too much to manage while he's being a father and a businessman, well, too bad. Listen.
What happened?
I'm not gonna sit here and go back and forth with you about this.
Right.
This is exactly what my doctor was talking about, that I don't need to be
Next
stressed.
time, don't leave your son in school by himself.
Don't play with me with the hospital with a man.
Nobody,
don't
I
do
said
that.
he could have been in the hospital.
Don't say hospital in the same sentence as his name. Don't play with me.
I say he could have been.
I'm leaving. I don't have no time for you or this foolishness. Please, again, don't call my phone about nothing about my children in the emergency room. None of that.
I say it could have been.
Whatever. Could have been, might be gone tomorrow. Don't do it.
I bet you can, though, right?
Don't do it.
You gotta start acting like your kids is important, too. They're important, Yandy.
What's he talking about?
My baby shower is tonight, and I could not be more excited about all my friends and family that are here to welcome my baby girl. I am super nervous about surprising Mendices with this commitment ceremony, so I just hope he's on board with me making this official today. Yandy Harris, I think I could get used to that.
All right, I want to welcome again everyone out to Yandy and Medici's baby shower. Make some noise. Also, I know Yandy wanted to come up and say something, so I'm gonna turn it over to her.
Hi, everybody. I'm so sorry I haven't been able to spend time with all of you, but I just wanted to call 2 men up real quick. Big Mendici, little Mendici, come up here real quick.
She loves putting me on the spot.
He hates to be put on the spot, so I'm putting him on the spot. I just wanted to express some things, and I wanted to express some things in front of our family, our friends, and first I'll start with Dad. I always tell you that I fell in love with you at first sight. But now I truly know what to love you and all of you means. I commit to listen to you and accept your support. I will love you and have faith in your love for me through all our years and all life may bring us. And to you. I remember meeting you when you were about 6 months, but I wasn't there when you took your first steps. I remember seeing your first tooth come in, but I don't remember it falling out. Today, I commit to never missing another first. Today, I choose to become a Harris. Today, I am signing the certificate to change my last name. Definitely will get the invitation and will be invited.
But I know Yandy always have tricks up her sleeves, and you know she's one that could pull a cat out the hat. So you know I was definitely surprised and I was happy at the same time. Yandy becoming a Harris mean everything to me. You know we're one step closer to our marriage, our wedding, and I can't wait to finally spend the rest of my life with Mrs. Harris.
Today I choose to become a Harris. I accept your family name as my name, and on this day I commit myself to you. So I believe that here are the forms where I sign my life away. There you go.
Yeah, so just like Yandy said with that, we look forward to a great wedding soon to come, and her being a Harris before the baby arrives, all right? So let's spend the rest of the night celebrating with them.
The past few months have brought many blessings for Mendices and I. We are finally married and enjoying all that newlywed bliss has to offer. But if you know us, you know there's always a little bit of crazy. We are so cramped up in our condo, we are in desperate need of a bigger place.
Did you see his move?
No.
Show mommy your move.
Oh. Okay. Go mid. All right, Amir. Okay. Now come on, let's go upstairs. It's time for me to give Skylar a nap anyway. Being in full-blown mommy mode, raising 3 growing babies, has me ready to put on my management hat and get back to managing artists. And with Mendices and I combined income, this extra management money will help us really get the dream home we want. Honey, why you got those boys playing basketball in this living room?
They doing what boys do, yeah.
No, not basketball in the living room.
Why not?
Look at
That's what happens when you have children. That's what happens. Listen, so this is what happens when you have children, Yandy.
We need a house with a playroom.
Right now, it ain't the time to buy a house.
Why not?
I signed the plea, Yandy. We don't know what's gonna happen. So why
are you trying to prepare for the worst and not prepare for the best? But that's not how I live my life, Mendici.
Yandy walking around here like she forgot that I have this case looming over my head and I could be behind bars for a really long time. I signed the plea deal. My sentencing is coming up. I don't know what's gonna happen. So why she's talking about wanting to buy a house?
At least let's start on the house.
I can't live like that. I can't live picturing me leaving you with a whole bunch of responsibilities and just have you be a single woman struggling or trying to figure things out by yourself.
I hate when you try to have this conversation. It like bothers my soul that this is something.
It bothers your soul, but I gotta live and sleep with this every single day.
I am so tired of putting our lives on hold because of the what ifs. Maybe Mendices is right about the house, but I'll tell you one thing, it's not gonna stop me from being a mom, a wife, and a businesswoman. And I'm gonna cherish every moment as I live it, and that is it. I don't care that you signed that plea. I know where you're supposed to be, and that's with me and our family.
I'm confused 'cause I just can't read.
I just left a meeting with my lawyer, and unfortunately, it wasn't good news. I always knew it was a chance. By signing that plea deal, I was gonna have to face the music, but I never expected to hear what I heard today. I know it's gonna break her heart, but I have to find a way to tell Yandy that our worst fears might be coming true. What's up, Yandy?
Hey, babe, how are you?
It's good.
What's going on?
Well, I just wanted to update you. Sentencing is coming up. You know, is a possibility that from that day I get sentenced, that they might take me that day. I'm gonna be away for a while.
A while, like a few months, a while, like a few years.
I have no idea. My mandatory minimum is 5 to say, what, 20 years?
The person I lay next to every night might not be here for what? 5 to 20 years.
It's a possibility.
The next time you might see a man is when he's 23.
That may happen.
Tell me how I prepare for that. I don't understand how life is supposed to work.
This is something we just gotta get through, Yandy. I can't tell you what's gonna happen because I don't know what's gonna happen.
I knew Medici's sentencing day was going to come one day, but I've lost my man one time, and I'm not ready to lose him again. There's just so much in this life that we have to achieve together. I'm just not ready to give that up.
The only thing I can do is build you up so you can be strong. Build the kids up so they can be strong. And I want to be able to be there to walk them through life, just like I wish I had a father to walk me through life. You know, hopefully my presence will still be felt until I return. What's the next step? Do you think we get them in stores? Like, what are you thinking?
Let's move the traffic through our website and become relevant.
Right.
You know, they want to know why should we put your store in your product in our store versus the people that are spending that much. Hey, what's up, Yandy?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Give me a kiss. I'm here now.
You left me.
Hey.
How are you?
I'm sorry, Ryan. Give me 1 second. Hey, what's up, man?
What are y'all doing? Give him back to before you mess up Daddy's table.
Mendici? Come here. Come do your big brother duties, please.
Really?
Love you.
Please.
Alright,
You
fine.
know,
Come on.
See, let me take up your coat. Give me your coat, baby. All right, love you. Bye.
Let's go.
And I feel so bad the kids just bust into Medici's meeting, but with our life, it kind of comes with the territory. Mary and Mendici gave me 2 beautiful children of our own, but also 2 amazing stepchildren, little Mendici and Asim. When Mendici's on the road, traveling, and meetings, I'm responsible for all the babies when they're not with their mamas. And it could be a lot, but I love it.
Thanks for picking up Asim today. I appreciate
you
that.
know I got you. Asim is so well behaved.
How's his dad? He laid back.
He's definitely laid back.
He took after me being laid back.
Yeah, I love him.
You know, I know sometimes it's difficult dealing with multiple baby mothers.
You making it sound like you got 39,000 baby mothers.
I know it's difficult dealing with my 2 baby mothers.
It's not like we have beef, but everybody just does their own thing. Like, we don't communicate much with Samantha. I don't communicate at all with Erica. I just wish we could all come together so that, you know, these kids can see unity.
Hopefully, you know, one day we all get on one page and make that happen.
Listen, I love their children like they're my own.
Yeah, well, that's why I married you, right?
Yeah.
Sign away, and the dotted line disappeared. Preacher says I gotta pray.
So today I got sentenced to 8 years, and part of me felt relieved. I felt like I finally got closure. But the other side is definitely gonna be rough. A day away from my family feel like it's too long, let alone 8 years.
I just felt like, how could they sit there and push for 10 years? Like, why would they even, like, I don't get it.
Don't cry now, please.
I'm not.
No matter how far I go, the love is still gonna remain the same. And every day, don't cry. Listen, every day, I'll be with you. You'll be with me. until we back together.
Yep.
It breaks my heart to see Yandy break down in tears. But Yandy needs to stay strong for the kids. She's all they have while I'm away. And I'm gonna need her to remain strong in my absence.
The unknown is over with, but now we just have to figure out, you know, how life changes, you know. I want to know, like, how far are you going to be? Am I going to be able to see you once a week?
I got 4 to 6 weeks. Financially, you know, everybody's good.
Yeah.
But more important than financially, I was the one that put all the kids together.
Yeah.
Bring the family together. Now this have to continue to go on without me. So listen, I'm gonna have a dinner.
Okay.
So I can get all my children mothers together.
They have to want to, you know.
Yeah, but you gotta understand. The only way this is gonna work if we're all on the same page.
I've always wanted to be on the same page, you know. My numbers have not changed for 15 years. I've given it to Samantha and Aunt Erica. I've invited them to birthday parties. I've invited them even to dinner.
Right.
I have no problem getting together with the other mothers of Mendice's children. I am always the one who champions this family to all be on one accord. It's not always easy getting Samantha to come out with little Mendice to our functions or Erica with the scene to our functions. Maybe Mendice is right in that before he's away, he needs to set the tone so that this family can continue to thrive and stay together.
I've extended my hand several times. So you have to just let me know how you want me to do this.
No, this is gonna work. It has to work. You know, if anybody respects me enough, they'll make this work. That's it.
Today's the day that my Simi and little Mendice are gonna have a graduation party. We're here a little early to set up before all the kids arrive, and the word on the street is this troll Yandy is coming in here. So I know I gotta get my mind right so that I can address her properly if she decides to get out of character.
Kim, you ready to have fun?
Yes.
You gotta take it easy though, right?
I am. You see, I'm over here with
Are you feeling better? You feeling
much better, much better.
Good.
I look better, right?
Yes, you do. You look like you lost some weight too.
I wasn't eating.
My stomach is turning.
I hear it.
Hi! Say hi, Hi!
I'm trying to be above the drama and let the children see each other. But Yandy and I still have some unfinished business to attend to. She's telling anyone who listens that I don't take care of my son. I have a problem with that.
I like your hair color.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I'm glad you're okay.
Yeah, I'm feeling much better. I needed some rest.
Yeah.
As happy as I am to see Judy, Yandy, and the kids, I can't stay around these women if they can't get along. If I learned anything from what I went through, I learned that life is too short for all this drama. Okay, guys, let's go have fun. Come on, Judy, let's go have fun. See you later, girls. See y'all later.
All right,
We're gonna open it when we come back, I promise
you. Gonna go with Grandma Judy?
Come on.
I'm beyond excited about bringing my children to see their brothers. They haven't seen them for a few months, but when Judy and Kim get up to leave, I'm feeling a bit set up. Here we go.
Hello, ladies. I'm glad we could all finally sit down. It's been a long time. Well, let's talk. I mean, we're all here. Mendice asked us a while ago to keep the family together, and we just haven't done a good job at it. I know that there's some things that...
Right. What was it that you were telling my mother? What were you mentioning about me?
I just want to clear the air with her. That's it. Same reason why I called you.
She made it seem as though you had some questions or you had some concerns about me not raising my son and I guess my son living with my mother and all that BS. So,
well, I mean, where the issue lies is when it feels like the only reason why he's not around is because you just want to keep him away from me.
You are out here stirring up rumors and making false accusations that I didn't raise my son. It makes me puke. It makes me puke. All the bullshit that you be spitting.
Samantha, your son spent a lot of time with his father, and because I live with his father...
But don't make it like my son lived with you. You live with
Samantha,
his father.
That's semantics.
It's his, no, it's not semantics.
Me and Mendice live together.
Listen, so you're gonna have to stop acting like you're my son's mother, especially when you don't pay no bills in my house. I have the financial burden of my son, while you get to sit around here and act like you're raising him.
Samantha,
I don't wanna hear you. I don't wanna hear my name. I don't wanna hear my name. All I wanna hear you do is say sorry. You're not gonna sit up there and act like I'm not in my son's life. I'm not gonna have you do that anymore. I'm not.
This is exactly why I was hesitant about coming to this party in the first place. It's not about us. It's about these children. Let's talk about the real issue, and that's keeping this family together. Cut the bull.
I'm working 7 days a week.
Samantha,
care of my son. So for you to say I'm not raising my son is real stuff.
Samantha, we could talk back and forth all day. The fact of the matter is, we all have children by this man. What he wants is for these kids to be together. And what I want is for these kids to be together.
Yandy's so full of it, and I'm sick and tired of it, and I'm about to set her nasty ass straight.
You have to learn your place. You're saying, you don't raise your son. You this, you that. That's not the truth. Tell the truth. Or even if you don't want to tell the truth, don't tell it.
Yeah.
That's what's separating the children.
You done?
No, I'm not done.
Okay.
Mendici wants his children together. I've never held a seam from you, despite you saying that was a break, baby.
I never said those words.
No, you didn't say it, but you implied it. And as a college-educated woman, you know that you don't have to say something in order for the message to be...
Don't go to what's implied. Go with the truth. Now, about this break, baby, what I've always said, I never knew anything about you being pregnant probably till you was about 8 months when Mendici told me. At this point, he had already been living with me for 7 months. I decided to stay with him because what he said to me was, her and I are not together. We haven't been together.
We planned our son.
Hold on one second. She got pregnant, yes, but we were never together.
Well, then he lied to you. Your husband that you in such a great space with has lied to you.
It doesn't matter what you say. There's nothing you could ever say to make me feel like he's lying to me. Nothing.
Erica's on her last leg trying to find some validation in Medici's life, but bitch, you ain't never gonna get no validation from me or my husband. Stop trying to prove to me something that is not, because I don't care. You got used for your vagina. You got a baby out of the deal. Thanks and good day.
Mendici said very clearly to me, I told Erica that I had a girlfriend. She didn't care, she still wants.
You had a baby 10 months behind me. You're the go behind.
And it doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter. Just like anything that I hear about you, it doesn't matter. You have to just own up to where you are in life and what it is. That man has never claimed you. You ain't never been nothing but a slide. That man has never said you were his girlfriend to anyone.
We got matching passports with the same stamps, vacations.
Way back
2004. I put cars, apartments in my name for him.
That's what slides do.
We have the same address legally still to this day.
No, you
go
don't.
ahead. Go ahead.
No, you don't, and you never have.
Actually, I do, boo-boo. I knew Yandy was gonna be on some bullshit because she was running her mouth, as usual, so I came with my receipts. Mendici and I traveled the world together, had apartments together. Now tell me again how I'm the slide?
Listen, darling, you have put cars in your name for him. You might have put a crib in your name for him, but it doesn't solidify a position with you. At the end of the day, homegirl, facts are the facts, honey.
That you bought yourself, you got little cloudy stove. Look like it's about to come out right there.
Yeah. Honey, no stones coming out.
But it's not about that.
Diamond.
It's not about, I thought it was about the kids.
It is. It is. But listen, the point of the matter is, we're married.
I'm done. I did not come here. It's about the kids. I didn't come here for all of this. You know what I'm saying? What I wanted to do is clear the air, figure out who's talking, who's telling who what, and I can get an answer. You can't be honest with Erica.
Okay.
And I really feel like we could just dismiss this. Like, I don't even need to sit here anymore and deal with this.
No,
I don't want to deal with this.
I'm gonna address.
I don't want you addressing nothing with me.
It's always gonna be the same story with Yandy. She's gonna be the wife and the mother of the year, and me and Erica ain't.
It's a wrap. I'm done. You can't admit nothing. There's nothing to discuss.
Sexy mama. My girl Juju's in town, so me and Kim decided to crash her photo shoot because she's putting out a book and I want to know all about it. I have so much to catch my girls up on. The drama, my babies, and the Bitter Baby Mama crew.
So, Yan, what's been going on? How the kids?
Girl, it's so much going on. If I had a week to tell you all the stuff that's going on,
Well, we
know.
have right now, because we're always busy. Let's talk about it. What's happening?
So, I didn't get invited to the graduation for Little Mendici or Asim, but I decided to come because I want to see my babies.
Absolutely.
And I claim all 4 of them as my children.
Right, absolutely.
You know, it got very heated, very nasty, and Erica was the main one that was very...
The quiet one?
The quiet one, girlfriend.
This is what I'm saying.
She had all this built-up aggression and anger. She said, oh yeah, me and Mendici legally share this same apartment. You gonna tell me you share that place with who, my man? Are you crazy? And I kept calm. I kept cool.
Absolutely.
But the more I went home, the more I thought about it, I was
pissed you off. And madder. So then I had to teach her a lesson. Listen, you don't share nothing. So I went to that house and I changed the locks. I can't. I really
What
can't.
ended up happening after all of that, though?
Nothing. I left a note on the door, like, if you have a problem with anything that I've done, please come find me.
come see me. You know
Come
where
see
I'm
me.
at. Okay.
She popped up at my event that I was setting up for. What's
came
the
to get the
problem?
key?
And then she kept threatening me. She kept threatening me. Watch what's going to happen.
what?
Watch what's going to happen.
Right.
I have to do what I want to do. I have power of attorney over everything that man has to do. I can change the locks. Now, what you want to do?
That's your husband. You have power of attorney. So what's the problem? Who can come question you about what?
Well, with me and Mendici, there's so much to our union.
Absolutely.
That is beyond the power of attorney. And the reason why I say this is because the night before my wedding, May 24th, 2015, I was advised, if you sign off on this marriage registration, since his plea's not signed and he might have to pay restitution, you could be responsible as well. This man not only tried to marry me once, and I said, this is not right, but twice. And now I'm telling him another reason as to why this won't play out the way we dreamt it to.
So yeah, what you trying to say? Like, you guys are not married?
What I'm saying, Kim, is I have a union with Mendici, but I did not go into a partnership with Mendici and the government. Oh, this is Daddy.
What's calling from?
Hi, baby.
Hey, what's up?
Nothing. I could play pin with the kids. Say hi to Daddy.
Hi, Skylar. How you doing?
Good.
I miss you.
I miss you.
I love you.
I love you.
I love you more.
I love you more.
My husband Mendici was sentenced to 8 years in federal prison for a conspiracy to distribute drugs. So collectively, Mendici's has been gone for 5 years. He came home for 2 years when we created Skylar and then left again and has been gone ever since she was almost 1. The hardest part about not having Mendici here is he was the huge support when it comes to the kids. He's that dad that takes the kids to school, picks them up, reads them stories at bedtime. So Amir, more so than Skylar, really is affected by his dad not being home.
How you doing? You all right?
I'm doing well. Work is crazy. I'm super busy. I'm stressed. It's a lot. It's a lot with these kids because you see every time we come visit you, when we leave and Skylar's asking, can she come stay at your house? Like, our kids think you live there now. Explaining to the kids constantly, like, Daddy's gonna come home soon. One day, it's just a lot. Like, I'm just getting frustrated. I'm frustrated.
Well, listen, I got good news.
You got good news?
Yeah, I know how to tell you, but paperwork left, so it's circulating at the region, and should be getting a date next week to come home.
A date what?
To go home.
What? Wait a minute. Wait, what?
Usually when it comes back, people usually go home like 12 days later.
We have been told countless times that he could possibly come home. But to hear it from him, not his attorney, not me seeing a law pass in the book, oh, I believe it this time.
I feel like I missed out on so much. I'm coming home to a teenager. I'm coming home to a daughter that I left was not even 1 year old till she's 5 now, and got all these answers and questions. That's scary. So I'm just trying to figure that out.
I know there's gonna be so much to work on with our relationship when Mendici comes home, but also the kids are so much bigger. And now with Infinity in the house, Mendici's gonna have a crash course on what it takes to raise a teenage daughter.
I love you so much.
I love you too, okay?
I can't wait to feel that love all over me.
All right, calm down, relax.
Sexy mama. My girl Juju's in town, so me and Kim decided to crash her photo shoot because she's putting out a book and I want to know all about it. I have so much to catch my girls up on. The drama, my babies, and the Bitter Baby Mama crew.
So, Yan, what's been going on? How the kids? Girl, it's so much going on. If I had a week to tell you all the stuff that's going on, well, we have right now, because we're always busy. Let's talk about it. What's happening? So, I didn't get invited to the graduation for Little Men DC or a scene, but I decided to come because I want to see my babies. Absolutely. And I claim all 4 of them as my children. Right, absolutely. And, you know, it got very heated, very nasty, and Erica was the main one that was very... The quiet one? The quiet one, girlfriend. This is what I'm saying. She had all this built up aggression and anger. She said, oh yeah, me and DC legally share this same apartment. You gonna tell me you share that place with who, my man? Are you crazy? And I kept calm, I kept cool. Absolutely. But the more I went home, the more I thought about it, I was pissed you off. Madder. So then I had to teach her a lesson. Listen, you don't share nothing. So I went to that house and I changed the locks. I can't, I really can't. What ended up happening after all of that, though? Nothing. I left a note on the door, like, if you have a problem with anything that I've done, please come find me. Please come see me. You know come see me. Okay. She popped up at my event that I was setting up for. What's the problem? And then she kept threatening me. She kept threatening me. Watch what's going to happen. Watch what's going to happen. Right. I have to do what I want to do. I have power of attorney over everything that man has to do. I can change the locks. Now, what you want to do? That's your husband. You have power of attorney. So what's the problem? Who can come question you about what? Well, with me and Mendici, there's so much to our union. Absolutely. That is beyond the power of attorney. And the reason why I say this is because the night before my wedding, May 24th, 2015, I was advised, if you sign off on this marriage registration, since his plea's not signed and he might have to pay restitution, you could be responsible as well. This man not only tried to marry me once, and I said, this is not right, but twice. And now I'm telling him another reason as to why this won't play out the way we dreamt it to.
So yeah, what you trying to say? Like, you guys are not married?
What I'm saying, Kim, is I have a union with Mendici, but I did not go into a partnership with Mendici and the government. Okay, Yan, so let me make sure I'm getting this straight. What you're saying is that you're not legally married?
No. I do not have a contractually binded agreement with the government between my husband and I. But me, Mendici, and God, we absolutely have an agreement.
I was there, though. I was at the wedding. This is what I'm saying. This is crazy.
I didn't send off the paperwork. We signed it. Our officiant signed it. I never sent it off.
Wow.
I can't imagine how Yandy felt having to hold in such a secret for so long. I'm here for Yandy no matter what. Certificate signed, not signed, I'm here for her. That's my girl.
I didn't have this conversation with nobody. My officiant that married me, you know that's my best friend. I didn't have a conversation with them. They think the paperwork is sent off. Girl. And I don't want anyone to feel like my finances are more important than my marriage, because that's not the case. No. But I'm in music. I'm one hit away from being a billionaire, and I'm also one scandal away from losing everything. That's right. Every single dime I make goes in the bank. And I would be damned before I let somebody tell me this money that I worked for is going back for a crime that I didn't commit.
Right. I don't want to be persecuted for not sending the paperwork off, but I had very good reasoning, and it was all to protect my family. So I want to let my girls know, and I need their support now more than ever. Because I'm sure once those trifling Bitter Baby Mama Club members get a hold of this information, they're gonna yell it to the wazoo.
I mean, the plea is already signed, so the restitution hopefully is off the table. But I'd be damned before I let some child support bitches try to take some money out of it.
Right. You know that's next.
You know that's next.
Restitution, you know that's fall right in line. Nobody wants a trifling baby mother coming after they man money on top of their money. When Mendici come home, everybody gonna go into hiding with these baby mothers, okay? Listen, y'all already know how my brother give it up. You could sign the paper when he get out.
I don't care about no piece of paper that bonds me legally to nobody. What I care about is I committed myself before God, and I committed myself before my friends and my family, and that I'm loyal to you. I didn't have time to really do the whole calling. She wasn't speaking to me, so.
That was, listen.
She was barely speaking to me.
And why didn't you call me? Look.
I know, Juju, you know
Don't
what?
come pick up the pieces now, okay? Why are we still on this? Yandy has a lot of reasons of why she hasn't signed them papers. You know, restitution, child support, bitches trying to come for her money. I get that, but guess what? I'm not the reason.
Thank God for good friends.
Yes.
And spiked lemonade.
Happy birthday.
This night has already been a show, and now, of course, here come Yandy walking in.
I've had the worst birthday of my life. I really have.
Worst birthday how? We had the conversation. I'm telling you,
we didn't even squash it, Juju. It's escalating over some stuff with me and Kim. I thought me and you were good, and now it's like you want to fight me or something.
I want to fight you now.
How do you think I felt that you ran and told her everything?
What do you mean I ran and told her everything? I didn't even know what was going on, Jonathan. I didn't even know what's going on.
I'm gonna go back because I feel so bad for Sin. She's been sitting over.
Feel bad for Sin.
Please, I want nothing more than for the two of you to sit and converse.
I came here to party.
Happy birthday, Jonathan.
Okay. Happy birthday, Jonathan. Come on, let's go over here. Bitch.
Oh my God. I was having so much fun when it was just you, me, and Anaïs.
This is the first time I'm actually seeing you since we had our conversation over the phone. It's just, you know, unfortunate, everything that went down. Going back to the whole thing with me pulling up to the baby mama situation. I pulled up for you. It wasn't a problem until you sat up there and let me look crazy. And I had to take the fall for that.
That's what you mad about? A kid's party that you chose to pull up to? You know that you need me right now. Let's be real. Put this nonsense aside and let's get back to friendship business as usual.
You fight your own battles then.
You knew you was never going upstairs.
This is something this is what you probably thought. That's what
you knew you was never going upstairs.
But I did for you. And that's it.
Wait a minute.
You asked me to pull up, and I pulled up for you because I was loyal. Everybody fight your battles, and that's it. Own your who you are. Own who you are. That. No, it's not no relax because you're not about to do that. You're not just trying to play me at the end of the day.
Kim, you were called to attend. Nobody called you because they wanted you to fight. You wanted to look like you was coming to hold your friend down. Stop with the foolery. We do have an issue, but that, my dear, is not it.
You still lie. So don't be a liar. You can keep playing this character. You can look like that because you look like that with everybody. Because you're Miss Goody too. She's just so sick, but guess what? It stinks more than anybody's other shit. You know what's up. Own your and with that, until you own who the you are, we don't need to have another conversation. Good night.
Feed off that energy. You were just fine. You were willing to have a conversation. Just chill.
Do you want to hear what she has to say?
No! I want to go home.
This is no more talking. Now I want to fight. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take my ass back upstairs before I do something I regret.
I've given her too many chances to come to me correct, and every time it's a show. I'm not putting on a show anymore. I don't have to smile. I don't have the poise. I don't have the class. When my kids is involved, I don't have it. I'm going to my room. Y'all go enjoy yourself. You can have shots with your friends over there.
Stop being shady like that.
I'm not doing this.
Yandy!
Nobody gets it. You don't talk about my kids and think you're gonna get the calm, cool Yandy. I love my children. That's Amir, that's Skylar, that's Infinity.
So Yandy.
I don't know. She don't want to talk this, that. I'm just gonna go ahead and go talk to Yandy. I'm gonna end it tonight because I hate the fact that you invited us here. I'm gonna figure out what the is going on. Okay. Let me go do that.
This was okay. I've never seen Yandy like that.
I have never seen her like that either.
Oh my God. Enough with the drama, Yandy. Whatever the problem is, Yandy should be able to come and talk to me directly. She should be the mature one, just like I'm being, and hash it out once and for all.
I don't want to do this.
I feel like if there's anything that needs to be said, say it to me. You don't have to tell anybody else. What happened?
You had a conversation about my kids.
Let's clarify something. I've never had a conversation about your kids.
About Infinity? You didn't tell Mariah Lynn that this whole thing was a paparazzi stunt?
What I did say was, I hope that you did foster her for the right reasons. That's all I said.
What does that mean?
And what I mean?
Don't reference none of my children.
Nobody referenced any of your children. And then furthermore, I feel like now you're using this to play the victim. Because we haven't even resolved the other that I've been talking about.
What is the issue? Talk about it.
The issue is that you still lying about the fact. The facts that at the end of the day, I pulled up, and you know I pulled up because you asked me to be there.
Oh my God! You're talking about this party with the baby mothers again?
Why is she here?
I can't call him out without being crazy.
The truth of the matter is, you pulled up because we were devising a plan to get you a check. We made a pact. This pact had nothing to do with her ever going upstairs. She was gonna get a great look by looking like she was my friend, coming to save the day, or coming to have my back and get a check. That's the truth.
I don't give a what you got to say. You a liar. I'm not agreeing to her getting me no check. She didn't give me nothing. Bitch, yo, this is
Watch
real
your mouth.
show.
Watch your mouth.
Watch your
Watch your
mouth.
Watch your mouth. You're tired of a show. Come on, it's fake.
Yes, me and Yandy came up with the plan for me to show up at Little Mendici's birthday party with the baby mothers there. But no, it was not for no checks. I solely went there because my friend asked me to be there, and that is my loyalty to her.
It was about this drama I had with Mendici's children's mother. I never wanted you there with them face to face because I never wanted you to fight.
If I had to fight, I would have to fight. Been there, done that.
When those reunion tapes played and I sat there like, nope, I didn't know, it had me looking crazy.
It sounds like you knew that she was in front before.
She called me right when she was already there. In that very moment, I could have cleared the air.
And we wouldn't have
I'm not gonna throw you under the bus without your permission. We just built different. I made a pact to you simply because you were my friend and I'm loyal to the pact that we made. Nobody knows unless we both say somebody knows. Period.
You want to act like you're this Miss Goody Two Shoes, like you never do anything wrong.
How?
Everybody else around you is the problem.
How?
And that's the issue for me.
Have I ever publicly said anything about you against you? Ever?
Yes.
What?
You've told me that I'm the reason that you and Joel's are not working together.
You need to understand that if I feel like I'm in the middle of this relationship and it's compromising my business and it's compromising my relationship with him, I'm done with him and I'm done with you. That was the reason I stepped away.
You could have came to me at any point without cameras, and you never did that. Everything that you do is for yourself and nobody else.
All right, darling.
And it's unfortunate. Hopefully one day you'll really learn and own up to who the you really are. She can never say I'm sorry. She can never say, I apologize for hurting your feelings or sorry for not having your back. Just be real for once. I knocked on your door because at the end of the day, we're in Costa Rica. We should be able to coexist and not do this in front of these girls. We're too grown. We're here to have a good time.
I'm not having no good time.
All right, so then what you... All right, we should be able to coexist.
There's no
we don't have to be friends.
Talking about
all right. Listen, I have nothing else to say to you. Like, this is beyond disgusting.
I didn't have to leave my kids for this.
Maybe you need to go home with your kids, and that's it. Good night.
Mine is dissension, anger, hurt, confusion, and discord.
Yeah, you got man to burn.
I do. And I think that so many relationships get messed up, get over because of a lack of communication, you know, and I think even with me and you, there is a huge lack of communication that has happened, and it caused dissension, it caused discord, and just a whole bunch of confusion. And what I feel like is we've allowed people to say things, to do things, and things have gotten too far. And I feel like you should know, if we make a pact
And it's, Kim may tell me to say something, I'm not saying nothing. I'm gonna hold you down to the day I die. But I will take ownership in not being there for you when you and Joel's were broken up. And that was because I was always in the middle, and I just wanted a break. But I will own that I abandoned our friendship because I was selfish.
I can only respect everything that you're saying. These are things that I've been waiting to kind of see and hear. That break to me was like, yo, where's my friend when I need her? And that hurt me, yo. Hurt me. So yes, all these other bull, you know what I'm saying? It's just all these things conjured up because I'm angry. I'm upset at you. And I have held grudges against you, and I want to release them here and see what happens from there. But I do want to apologize to you. And you have been a good friend to me.
This is so beautiful.
It feels good to hear Yandy admit that she was not there for me. This whole Little Mendici baby mama birthday incident got out of control, and I'm ready to put it behind me. Burning grudges isn't gonna fix everything immediately, but it is a start in the right direction. What has made me the strong woman that I am today is just all the battles that I've had to deal with. I've married the man of my dreams. We have 5 beautiful children together. But now, unfortunately, he's serving 27 months for a stupid-ass gun charge. Having to tell the kids that dad was going away was one of the hardest things of my life.
I want to let you know that daddy's gonna have to go away.
I don't want me to go away.
Thank you for coming. I didn't think you were gonna come.
Well, I'm here. Even though Yandy and I are not on the best terms, I think it's important for me to come and support this cause.
I'm glad you came.
Thank you for the invite.
Of course. Kimbella and I were closer than best friends. We were like sisters. Until she disrespected me as a mother.
Between me and you, we all know Yandy does things for a look. It's like taking that challenge. That fake as okay?
It was hurtful. It was disgusting.
If you sit across from somebody and say, me bringing a human being into my house is fake as you disrespecting my mothering to my kids. That's not what happened.
The most painful thing about all of this is the loss of our friendship. I invited Kimbella to come out because I hope by having her here today, we can start the process of healing.
I'm gonna let you two catch up. That speech was amazing.
Aw, thanks, sis.
And I'll see you guys in the back.
Okay, boo.
How's Mendici doing?
He's doing good. We're doing all the preparations for him to come home. I'm ready for this to be over.
Me and you both, and I just got started, so happy for you.
Thank you. It's good. It's coming from you, especially where we left off last, which I'm glad that we can at least be civil and sit here and have a conversation. Let me kindly turn. Chrissy and Kim together? Last time we all was in Miami, Chrissy was trying to jump me, and she'd already dogged your face out. I'm trying to understand this link up.
Estoy nervioso. Oh, this is bad. Oh.
It's been a long time.
Chrissy Lampkin is the last person I thought I would run into tonight. And why the hell is she rolling up with Kimbella? This is crazy to me.
Every once in a while, I just gotta sit back and watch the show.
Estoy nervioso.
All right, well, I gotta get back to my little bundle of golden joy.
Okay, alrighty. This is super awkward.
Definitely.
It's like the elephant in the room if we don't talk about it, right?
Just seeing y'all two walk in was like,
I'm sure. If I'm gonna be in the same space and time with you, then let's be honest with each other. That's it. So we can move on and leave all that behind us.
That sounds legit to me, right? I wanted to invite Chrissy to Remy's parole party because we have an understanding now, and for me, it's about being real. There's definitely
see a difference between Yandy and Chrissy in that category.
You did some things that I didn't really understand. You tried to puff up too much. I'm like, who the hell is this girl?
Damn, my growth is a problem?
When you started to do things outside of your spectrum of work with Jimmy, you started to question what he was doing for me and where he was spending his money and things like that. I felt like you crossed the line.
I don't remember doing it, but I remember
that clearly. You went way too personal. You asking my man about why he buying me bags and shoes, bitch. You done crossed the line.
Yeah.
You bugged the out.
No. If your accountant calls me and say, listen, the mortgage is backed up 3 months, you gotta limit your spending. But it was never a conversation on why you get her that.
Girl, bye.
It was a constant demeaning, a constant, you ain't never gonna be, you're not gonna do this.
Me?
Yes, always.
Can we just stop playing around here?
Yeah.
When you started acting funny with me, you should have known that that was the end of your relationship with Jimmy because of the way he felt about me.
Nobody bills get paid if we don't get the money.
Exactly. Your girl just got in my face and she wanted to fight me because I said I like getting checked.
Really
I did not
pissing
put
me
all
off.
this time and this energy into you, but you to curse me out. I worked too hard to be put down.
I just need you to be the same girl that I knew so that we can move forward and leave it alone.
I don't know that I'll ever be that girl from 8 years ago.
Okay, this talk is just going nowhere. Merry-go-round of bull conversation. I was trying to clear the air. But typical Yandy, I feel like it's more of the same thing I left. So now, me and Yandy don't go nowhere after this. No. Girl, you tried my nerves a whole lot. You can still get a slap.
Yeah. Follow the leader. But my mind bursting at the seams, I was plotting and scheming.
Bitch, you look good.
Find me a nice man.
We're single girls on the prowl. I want to feel dainty and divine. Are you single? We're both on the prowl, so wait till the drinks kick in and we're gonna let you know.
I'll let you know. Oh, wait, he says if he sees anyone.
Oh.
Look at Mama Bear. I'm loving this.
You look good, Kimberly.
Thank you, darling.
Yeah,
Oh my God, you're wearing human hair, not synthetic. It's so
No,
never did.
Oh my
Don't
God.
play yourself.
I'm kidding.
How are you?
Girl, holding down everything, including his music, because you all's not here. So we have been together. So,
Wow,
You're fabulous.
Thank you.
As always.
Yandy, welcome. Hi.
After putting our differences aside, to see Kim walking into an event with Chrissy, someone I thought we both didn't fool with, I was really caught off guard. So I'm looking at her all kind of sideways.
I was just telling them all the things that kind of holding down right now, just with you all's not being here.
Kimmy's doing it all, honey. Get a drink. What you call it when you're not really messy, but you like sipping tea a little bit, you know what I'm saying?
It's called being Dominican.
I was gonna say it's called Jonathan.
Well, I like sipping tea a little bit sometimes with some honey. I saw some on the blog. I don't know too much. I just know that I saw Chrissy's name.
I'm about to pull it up. Jim Jones and partner Chrissy lose New Jersey mansion to foreclosure. House sold at auction for $100.
That's a lie.
Hopefully they all right.
They go in details. It goes on to say, the U.S. National Bank Association sued the reality star couple back in 2017 for allegedly failing to pay their mortgage since 2010. That's interesting. That's right around the time I stopped managing.
Yandy, that's messy.
I'm reading this. You want to take this up with the writer?
And y'all know firsthand that half of that is not true. And even if it is true, we don't want that in the blog.
Nobody's celebrating it. We're not breaking a pinata over it.
Yandy made a comment talking about that's around the time that she wasn't into him anymore.
How close are you and Christina? Because your guard is so up about this.
And that's your friend
That
too.
is my friend too.
Jonathan, you sitting here letting Yandy talk about Chrissy and she not there to defend herself? You supposed to be defending your other friend who is losing their house.
It's seeming very,
Well,
very best
I'm sure
friendish.
you feel that way because me and you are not friends, so I get it.
I thought we was good.
Yes, we have gotten the kids together, but we not friends.
I'm confused. For her to sit across from me and say, I am not a friend, but the woman that mollywopped across your face is afraid and you defending her, something is terribly wrong with this.
Are you scared Chrissy gonna jump on that neck again, girl?
Stupid?
But you sitting here walking in parties.
But that's
with a
why
bitch
you
that
not
had
my
your
friend, bitch. You was there for that, and you
Come
didn't do
on.
a damn thing.
That's not how I remember it happening. Kimbella was like my sister So I got up, I blocked.
Wait, no. What you gonna do? Stop. What you gonna do? Stop. What you gonna do?
So cut the Kimbella.
Yandy is a mother liar. Okay? Now y'all see it for yourselves, okay? She's been a liar. You wanna mention some that you know that I went through, right? Guess what? You was there for that and then do a thing, okay? No, I don't give a
You're very dramatic, Kimberly. Sit down.
No, that.
Kimberly,
You wanna
sit
mention
down.
some that everybody knows that we're clear on that she came to apologize for. That's why you're messy and you sitting with messy boots. Saying you
You're
have nothing to
messy,
do with
mommy.
it. And shit, me and you is good.
Kimberly, I love you in spite of the wig. I love you in spite of the spandex.
Look, shut up.
She's crazy.
A lot of people in this circle are deprived. I am.
All right, where's the I mean, is it a strap-on? Because that's the only kind of I know how to use.
I think I have something for you, Samaya. Here, I've got leaking tips.
No, like.
I hear in these streets that Samaya's been dipping her legs in the lady pond. So don't worry, honey. Fret not. I've got a gift for you, too.
Yeah, it's a little bit different. Is that what I sounded like when I was knocking?
I don't like that knock, bitch. Bitch, you scared me. I thought it was the feds. You know I'm always on the rock.
Let's not talk about the feds.
When Jonathan invited me to his slumber party, of course I knew Yandy would be there. But Jonathan and I had a really good time at the Jumpathon the other day, so I figured I'd come to celebrate with him.
I feel like we should play a game or something. Let's play Truth or Dare. Let's turn this mother out, bitch.
Here, I'll show you my tits. Jonathan, I dare you to suck on her tit.
Oh my God.
The real one or the fake one? I'll suck on the real one. Samaya, you do it. Ask somebody in the circle a truth or a dare.
Oh, Lord.
I'm not in this game, so don't even look this way.
I'm like, okay, truth. Is there anyone that you're at odds with?
Should I raise my hand? Like, what is this?
You guys were okay up until the brunch. What made it about that moment when Chrissy's name came up that it became a definitive end of a friendship?
It wasn't because Chrissy's name came up at all. My whole thing is, you're not gonna throw jabs at something that I had to deal with and you was literally right there for, and I felt like maybe you tried to defend me, but when was really on and going, you was behind Emily.
We're talking about the first time that happened? Like the fight.
Yes, the fight with me and Chrissy, right.
She's saying she's upset that
8
Yandy
years
sat and didn't defend her at all, didn't stand up, didn't try to block Chrissy.
And then you went on to have a whole conversation with you, Jonathan, and viciously sat there and talked about that fight like I deserved that.
You get your face stomped in, your punani is spread open to the world, and you got a big black eye. But I'm your enemy?
Nah, I'm not for it.
Wait. Let me get this straight. You got all this aggression for me about something I said pertaining to the fact that you got dragged and mollywopped, but not the person that dragged you and that kicked you in your face and your punani that was spread to the world.
So you befriend somebody that mollywopped that ass across the floor. You sit there and befriend her
That you
and
was
agree.
there, right there.
Hold on, I wasn't
in
there.
that scene,
Like
right
this,
there.
like this, like this, like this.
Oh my God,
like
yes,
this,
my glasses.
like this.
How you like that?
You
Sorry,
was
I was there.
Did you see that?
I did see that. Yandy did try to stop the fight. I mean, all you see is Yandy going, stop.
Wait, no.
Chrissy, no, stop.
What you gonna do?
Stop.
What you gonna do?
Stop.
But clearly, Kimbella's hurt and thinks Yandy should have done more.
It's truth for truth, right?
No, nobody gives a what you got to say at this point.
I
No,
care.
because at the end of the day, it's still disrespectful as because you didn't do a goddamn thing. Because guess what? If it was you on the mother floor, I would have been jumped in that would have pulled whoever off, and that's why you called on me every time for all your bull. All right? That's the difference. So what you got to say now? What you got to say now? Not a goddamn thing. The bottom line is, I I was always a better friend to Yandy than she was to me. She was always more concerned with herself and her image than being a real friend. Yandy, you are a fake-ass bitch. You're a fake-ass businesswoman. You have a fake marriage. Like, yo, you're a fake-ass bitch. So stop talking about me with Jonathan about that I done been through. At the end of the day, you said it like I deserved it. And that's
You
it.
did after you called me a fake bitch.
All right, so, no, I
Why would you do that?
Get off me. Get off me. Get the off me. Get the off me.
Kim Bella, what are you doing, Kim?
Yo, Sin, it's enough.
Kim.
It's enough. The bitch telling me I deserve something.
It's not necessary to react like this, is what I'm telling you.
No, it is very necessary.
Kim.
At this point,
Kim,
ain't no
Kim,
coming back. Ain't no coming back. Bitch, what did I deserve? What did I deserve? Tell me what I deserve.
We don't need to get aggressive and violent with
At
each
the end
other.
of the day, she ain't have to say what she said.
You threw a whole drink
I
across
don't
the
give
room.
a and I'll do it again.
That's
And I'll
ridiculous.
do it again and again. And if you want to do something about it,
She's
then
not
do
doing
something
nothing.
about it. Say it. So do something. Do something. Do something.
Oh my God. Stop her.
Get off.
Stop her. Stop. Kim, stop. Stop, Kim. Stop, Kim.
I was really trying to be Yandy Luther King, but she wanted to bring the Yandy X out of me. I put up with a lot of her nonsense, and I sat there and I took it. But this right here, you have drawn the line.
Get the bottle, get the bottle.
Where's Yandy? Stop. Get Yandy out of here. Where is she?
I got Yandy out.
They called me and I will stop.
No, this is the point of no return. From here, there's no coming back. There's only so many times you can poke and scream and holler. Kimbella has pushed Yandy to her breaking point, and I guarantee you, tomorrow morning, this hotel will be sending me an email.
It's not deserved.
This is
not. So that's what y'all friendship came to. Y'all feel like y'all physical right now. That's the level y'all on.
That's where I feel it's at. Obviously, she does too. So what's up?
that fight with Chrissy. The way that Yandy was describing it was like I deserved what was happening. For me now, 8 years later, to hear her speak on that fight maliciously, she was never my friend. This we not coming back from.
Hey, Pud. I'm here. I'm in front. Come on. We got to get to Atlantic City.
So I get a phone call from Yandy, Jimmy's manager. She asked me to ride down to Atlantic City with her because Jimmy was having a show there. I usually don't go to Jimmy's shows, but if I'm gonna go, I'm thinking riding with Yandy is better than riding down with the fellas.
How you gonna drive in them shoes? I don't know. Because I'm not doing this drive by myself.
Oh, yes, you are, sister.
Listen.
Let's see what happens. Yandy's more like built-in family. Me and her go through a lot with that Jimmy. You know what I mean? Like, we gotta support each other to get through.
Jimmy's always like, see if Chrissy wants to come. Call her. Try to convince her to come.
I do appreciate that.
Yeah, that's dope.
I'm Yandy. I am a manager. I work with artists like Missy Elliott, Busta Rhymes, and of course, Jim Jones.
You know what I deal with. I know. He's crazy. What's going on?
He lost his engagement ring. Like, some days I look at him and I feel like this is who I'm gonna be with for the rest of my life. And other days I look at him like, really? Enough about that. Enough.
I always thought that opposites attract, but they're the same and they attract. They are so emotional.
What's up with you and Mama Jones?
Nothing.
You haven't spoken to her?
No.
I'm a psychotic B.
No. You know, Jim said that he was gonna go talk to her, and I don't really deal with it. That's his mother.
Well, I got you a little something about a week ago. I think you're gonna like it.
I think I'm not. The daughter-in-law rules.
Yeah. Keep this close to your heart. Bye, my pud. See you later.
Try not to get defensive with your mother-in-law. Follow a complaint by your mother-in-law with a self-deprecating comment. This book is insane.
Just for money.
And that's really all that matters to you?
If there's talent and there's a check to be got.
No, wait.
Yes.
So that's all that really matters to you?
If there's
Does
talent.
Jimmy know this is how you feel?
If there's talent, the hottest mess of all messes.
Can I tell you something though? At the end of the day, when you start talking you keep pushing this check story,
and they're important,
you're gonna yourself. I'm talking about your relationship with Jimmy, because that's all that matters to me. Because lately, every time I'm around you, all you keep talking about is my money, my money, my money. I don't know who put the battery in her back. I don't know what's going on with her. This is not the same girl that I've known for 7 years, and I don't like it.
You have
a client that makes more money for you than him?
If Jimmy
Do you
wasn't
have
here,
another client that
it
makes
doesn't
more?
matter. It's not important.
It is important to me.
It's not
Do you have
important.
another client that makes more money for you than Jimmy?
Jimmy makes a lot of money for me, and I love Jim to death.
So then
it's
hold
not
him in a certain
important.
light.
And
That's
I do.
all I'm saying. It doesn't look good if your manager is always referring to you as my money. What is that? That doesn't look good. You manage Samaya now?
There's been speaks of it. I don't, but
do you manage Kim?
There's been speaks of it.
No.
Let me tell you.
I heard you do.
But let me
and your
explain.
client at my house, not happy about it.
I manage talent. Nothing. I don't know if Kim Bella's talent yet, and I don't know if Samaya's talent.
You don't know Kim Bella's talent yet?
I don't understand what Chrissy's doing. I don't know what she's going through, but she has a problem with no problem.
It's never about checks when it comes to
But
Jim.
still stop carrying it like that, because that's what you're doing.
Because if it was about checks with Jim, I would have been going a long time ago.
Wait, hold on. Wait a minute. What you say?
Everybody else.
Wait, what you say?
I said if it was only about checks, I might have been going a long time ago. It's all about the heart and the love.
Manager money is humble money. If you want to be the loud, crazy showboat, then you need to be the artist. I'm not talking about that. I'm done. No, I'm done. Really, I'm done. Because nobody ever everybody looks at me like I'm bugging out, like I'm the crazy one, like I'm the mean one. I just have no room for bullshit. And Yandy, you need to go.
Listen to me. I sat in there. You asked me about money. You said, do you manage Samaya? I said, no, but I could. I don't manage every nut and boo-boo on the street. Yeah, Kim Bella asked me, could I manage her? I said, look, you don't have anything to manage right now, but if you get popping and if you're a popping pop star and you have talent, I definitely will. And at the end of the day, what it's about is a check. Instead of
I don't give a fuck about none of these bitches you're talking about.
But that's
I'm
fine.
asking you about Jimmy.
And listen, I didn't mention Jim's name not one time in there.
Actually, but I did. Yandy's a blabbermouth. And I don't know if that's a part of her whole managerial game, you know, having to deal with promoters and everything, but in real life, it ain't working. I feel like you and Jimmy have too much history for it to be just about a check.
And you know this. What I do in front of them, it doesn't matter. You know what it
You ain't gonna front on me ever in front of anybody.
Nobody fronted on you. It wasn't about that. We were talking about Mama Jones. We were talking about Kim. It was never about Jim. Why would you even bring Jim into this mix?
They don't know that your relationship with Jimmy is different. They just hearing how you...
Well, then they better get to know me. It
doesn't matter. I see it and I don't like it. So I'm gonna check it. You're not hearing where I'm coming from.
At all.
Okay, so guess what? You will hear it. You will hear it.
From who?
From the lack of income?
Right then and there, I don't play no more games. Stop. Hold. It's over. You're not gonna play with my money. It's not gonna happen. You're not.
This is a conversation that you and Jimmy need to have because you don't manage me. You manage him.
Yeah.
And I'm uncomfortable with the way you carrying him. If he feels like you keeping him in the company of Samaya and Kim Bella.
How? Because I came to a showcase?
Bitch, good luck.
Because
I'm having a conversation with you and you talk about checks, and then you talking to them about checks.
And Jim knows. And when I talk to Jim, it's about checks to him. I make sure Jim is working.
You make sure he's working?
Yeah, I get him shows and deals and everything. That's my job. That's what I do. Okay. And I think I do it very well.
Okay, and you should think that. Because if you didn't think that, who would?
I don't know. Maybe Chrissy thinks she could do my job. Can you do income breakdowns? Can you plan a tour? You know promoters? You know how to use Excel. Word?
You looking like a shark in the tank right now.
And I might have to be sometimes.
And guess what?
And I invest
But not
sometimes.
around here. You need to know discretion.
And I know the when, I know
where,
the who,
and who.
I know the how.
You know
I know the how I bought my car.
I
know the how I got my jewels. That's what I know, how I
Juice.
bought it. And that's what's important.
Guess what? I hope you invested. That's all I'm
I
saying.
invest very well.
I hope you invest.
That's why I have this I have.
So Jim wanted me to make this right with Chrissy. I called her and I told her I was gonna take her out to a restaurant.
What was that about the other night?
In every relationship, there should be boundaries. And I feel like you crossed all of them the other night.
How?
Well, for one, I'm already dealing with the fact that me and Nancy's situation isn't an easy one. And for you to bring me a book, because Nancy and I, that's a very touchy situation that has nothing to do with you, and I never include you in it.
If I gave you the book and I hurt your feelings by doing that, I think that's bullshit, but fine, Chrissy. That's not what I was trying to do.
You just said giving you the book, I think it's bullshit. So how are we gonna get past it? When it came to her handing me a book on how to be a good daughter-in-law, I feel like it was a lack of consideration. And then she gets up and dances in my face to a song that was put out to be hurtful and mean. She crossed boundaries with me that she had never crossed before. Did you ever ask me how I felt about the song or the video?
I never asked you.
So then, why would you get up and think it's something to laugh and dance about?
Chrissy,
it's supposed to be family.
That's funny. This shit is funny.
Okay, well, guess what? You're gonna get up and be dancing to Nancy's song like it's a fucking joke? Do you know what that feels like?
I don't know what it feels like.
So don't fucking play with me.
Don't talk to me like that, Chrissy.
Listen to me.
We're sitting here having a conversation.
Okay.
I'm a music connoisseur, so I got up, heard the beat, and I began to do a little two-step. Sorry.
But if it made you feel a certain type of way, why sit there and laugh and play with me?
Because I would rather leave it alone.
But you didn't leave it alone.
Exactly, because it wasn't the first. It wasn't because that's where you went with it.
Come on, it felt like you were trying to set me up to play Jamal. Like, come on, why are you asking me these questions in front of these girls?
You don't listen to me when I'm talking to you.
Chrissy, I listen to you, but when you're talking about shit I don't understand,
your bullshit,
it's to hurt my feelings.
Get at you.
That's
because
whack.
I told you. What the fuck you think what you've been doing to me is whack?
Then pull me aside and tell me as a woman.
I tried to the first time with the Kim situation. I told you to back off. You didn't stop pushing the issue about something that I felt strongly about. I already felt bad because I shouldn't have put my hands on her. But now you're pushing the issue for me to do something outside of feeling bad about it. You want me to go to her and you feel me like you wouldn't stop pushing it. And then when you finally decided to stop pushing that issue, you bring me a daughter-in-law book. Do you understand where we're going with this? And then we get to a club and then you getting up and you dancing and you laughing and everything is funny and you're still not considering how it would make me feel. So at that point, the gloves came off. Do you get that?
You gotta understand, my position is, I'm very close with Jewels. I'm very close with Jim, and I thought I was very close with you. But listen to me, I'm trying to get you and someone to get along that's in our family.
And you're not backing off.
Okay, listen, why does that make you mad?
You don't get that your behavior is unacceptable? How are we gonna work it out when you're not receiving the information I'm trying to give you? It's like talking to the table itself. I'm done. It was your place once to say, Chrissy, that was crazy to you.
And that's why I said, Chrissy, that was crazy.
If it was once I addressed it, I wouldn't feel this way.
Listen, I addressed it at the nail salon.
I can't. I'm sorry. I can't. God can't get me to walk back here and talk to you. I'm done with you.
Ridiculous.
This is the first time I'm seeing you since our lovely blow up.
Since you walked out on me and turned your back. And
when you started to mix it with my personal business, with Jimmy's mother, I think you started to cross lines that you have nothing to do with. You got up to the song, you never had a conversation with me about how it felt. On top of that, it was disrespectful to your client because that's his mama.
But Christy, when you get to, I'm gonna stop your checks from coming in.
Oh, well, that was done.
You're a whack manager.
That was intentional. That was intentional. That was meant to get on your nerves.
It was so easy for me to apologize because I was never intending to hurt your feelings.
But I wasn't intending to hurt your feelings because you hurt mine.
All right, you feel like I'm a whack manager?
You haven't taken him to the level that he can go to.
I haven't taken Jim from being a $2,500 artist to being well over that.
You did that?
Yeah, I'm gonna own that one. For real, I can't. I don't know, you saying okay like you're being sarcastic.
No,
I absolutely have.
Okay.
So I'm not gonna let nobody sit here and say I'm a whack manager. But if you feel like, but when I got under your skin, I apologize.
So you wait for an apology?
Yeah, that'll make me feel better.
Nah. So Yandy has the audacity to ask me for an apology. For what? You and Kim must be sipping from the same stupid juice, because it's not happening.
I sent Jim an email just outlining some of the events that have taken place over the past few months. All of a sudden, Chrissy has a big problem with me, and I wanted to get it addressed. My loyalty has never wavered when it came to Jim. So how dare you turn on me because she's turning on me? I feel completely betrayed. To sit back and let your girl come at me crazy after numerous times me coming to you like, Jim, I've apologized, fix this, I just want to get money with you, and you say nothing and you sit there with your mouth closed? What more can I do?
Hang my back, now I got to go. Wanna watch the truth unfold. It's time I go this.
having to battle with him and his girlfriend. This is business. When I left Violator, I dedicated my life and my time and my energy to you. Don't forget what we've been through. Don't forget all the victories because you got a chick at home that's trying to hate on your money because she don't like me. And for no reason at that. I'm done. I'm tired. I can't fight no more. I quit.
I'm minding my business. I'm having a good time. Then I look up, and Yandy's standing there. I could see you. You're a colorful zebra. You got a chest like a 12-year-old boy with sequins, bitch. I could see you. Yandy, you got something you want to say to me?
You got something you want to show me, like an engagement ring?
You don't get to play with me like that. It's too far gone. You went way too personal. You asking my man about why he buying me bags and shoes, bitch. You done crossed the line.
I never asked him.
You gotta go, bitch. I read the email.
That's what he was doing.
Bitch, I read the email.
Well, I'm glad you can read.
She knew she was about to get fired, so she tried to quit first. So she sent a very disrespectful email that blended personal and professional, which should never happen if you're a manager. I can't even get my thoughts together when it comes to that bitch. You want to talk to me outside? You want to talk to me outside? Come on.
No, not really.
Talk to me outside. Talk to me outside, Yandy. Talk to me outside.
Talk right here.
Why you want to take it outside? We right here. What we gonna do outside that we can't do right here? Let's handle this right here, right now.
Talk to me outside, you whack ass bitch. Come outside, Patra.
Who's whack?
Come outside, Patra.
Who's whack?
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
It's a party, right?
It's a party at your expense.
We partying. Yeah, I could pay for it. How about you?
You think I can't pay for it?
I don't know what you can do. Maybe
your check is short because I can pay for it.
Mine's good.
That's why your check is short, bitch.
My check is good money. How about your check?
How dare you? You dare me? Really? Come outside.
You ain't you don't know what I am.
You don't have a job. You whack bitch.
I got your job.
What job is that?
I hold them down.
You never made your man a dime in your life. So how dare you talk about me and my job? And just because I quit don't mean I ain't gonna make money off him. I still got checks coming in, Ma. How you feel about that one?
Baby, you better come get this bitch right now for a killer. I'm on 17th and Lincoln Road. If you don't come get this bitch, I'm a killer. I'm telling you right now. Yandy tried it. F it, I'm calling all stops, bitch. It's not going down. Wait, hold on. She kicked me. Hold on. My bag is over there. I'm not leaving without my bag.
Yandy, why you want to do that? Kick me.
Calm down.
You don't see her run over? Did you see her kick me? Did you see her kick me?
Calm down. It's okay.
I think she ran and kicked me. Like, who does that? Maybe when you're 5, you do that, but not 45. Come on, Ma, you serious?
Jimmy, you don't even have to come on. I'm gonna kill this bitch.
She's still mad that I get money and she has to sleep for that get money?
At this point, she's gonna pay for it now.
Why she so mad? Come on, baby.
You got all these whores around you and you acting like you bigged up. Once I beat you the up, they ain't gonna help you. Really? First of all, I'm too old for the bull. But disrespect just does not sit well with me. So I threw caution to the wind. I'm gonna wait for you outside.
All right, so what are you doing now?
I'm waiting for her to come outside. That's what I'm doing.
Bye!
Unless you're gonna call the cops on me, ain't nobody getting me to move. That's what I'm doing.
Why am I leaving like this? She's not gonna do it. If she would've did it when I walked in. Why are y'all so scary?
On the phone calling Jim.
Calling Jim for what? That's like calling my brother. What are you doing? We all a family. You the outsider of anybody. Nobody really likes you. Sorry, secret exposed, they don't like you.
He's still in the club. She gotta come out the club eventually.
Oh my God, you got me going out the back door?
Yeah. Where's the car? You got the car ready? Yeah, we're ready. Let's go.
But guess what? They got 5 security on me. What am I supposed to do? I can't knock them down to get to her.
Why am I leaving?
Just for safety.
I'm not leaving Kim.
I'll bring her down, okay?
Can you bring her down? I'm not leaving her.
I'll bring her. I'll get her now.
Listen, you don't have to come over here. I'm gonna wait for her.
She was mad because you didn't say congratulations or anything. I said, let me see the ring.
Hey, what happened?
Why you ain't want to show me the ring? Because you know it's fake. It's an installment plan, bitch. I thought you was already engaged. No, you're installed for another 2 years. That's what happened. You got an installment plan.
That bitch is not on my level, so I can't even have a real conversation with her, because I'm here and she's there. And with Jimmy, she's in the middle. And without Jimmy, she's back down there. And that's what that bitch needs to realize. Get out of here, you whack-ass bitch.
Bye.
As
far as Chrissy, I don't need nothing from her. She don't need to apologize. She don't need to acknowledge me. Don't speak to me. I prefer that. Don't even look in my direction because I don't even want to see you. Please, just don't come around.
I would never grace her with my presence. That bitch. That's what's next for us.
Life without my husband, Mendici, hasn't been easy at all. I miss him so much. Before he left to serve his time, he sat myself and his other baby mothers down to ensure that we would keep these children together.
It's important for these children that they know I will be returning.
But since he's been gone, we've all failed him.
I just spoke to you 2 days ago and everything was good.
Never. You didn't even invite me to that party.
But I did tell you that little Mendici would be there.
Right.
You've never been included.
You can't tell me my son is gonna be there. You gotta ask me.
Keeping our children in each other's lives means, as mothers, we have to come together and get on the same page. I've invited little Mendici's mom, Samantha, so we can talk and get some type of understanding. I want to know where little Mendici's has been for the last 3 months. What's up?
I got a text message you wanted to meet.
The reason I called or text is because I genuinely love your son. You know, he built a very strong bond with Amir, with Skylar. They haven't seen him. I want to figure out what we need to do to fix this so that we can get back to a normal place where we were in the past. When can I see little Mendici?
For the 4 years that I've known about Yandy, not once has she reached out to me. So for her trying to have a conversation with me is a joke. Before Mendici's went to prison, I allowed my son to stay with his father. And in that time, Yandy conveniently forgot that little Mendici is my son. If Yandy wants to see little Mendici again, she's gonna have to learn how to deal with me. You're gonna see Mendici. I'm not holding him hostage from you, but we need to work out our issues, okay?
Well, I never knew we had an issue.
I think you never cared enough to see if we had an issue.
You never expressed to me that you had a problem with anything.
This is a lot of
There's
fluff.
no fluff. What the fluff is, no.
Listen,
I'm not
listen.
finished. You never have a problem when it benefits you or what you have to do. If it was after school programs you needed me to pick him up from, it wasn't a problem. If it was acting classes and I paid for it, it was never a problem.
One day of a singing class, you want to win an award. You're not the
Nobody wants an award for anything.
You're not the mommy of the year.
No, but that does not negate the fact that you took that little boy out of a household where he was loved.
He never lived with you. So
he lived with his
him
father.
Out. No, he did not. His father been battling the case for 5 years, and I was allowing my son to be with you guys because he was going through his legal battles.
You allowed him to stay with his father. In that case, he was fed every night. Right?
Not by you. You was always out. You have all type of babysitters.
You don't know what I got.
So how many you have? I don't know. I don't know who the people you have my son around. I don't know all these people.
But that's your fault. Anybody my kids is around, I'm gonna know them very well because I care that much.
What kind of crap is that? Yandy tries to make it seem like she cares about my son more than I do. I have sole custody of my son. I let my son stay with Mendici because I trust Mendici. It's you, Yandy, who I have a problem with.
Every single thing I've ever did was because I love your son. Everything.
Cut the crap. Because if you love my son, you would respect his mother. Did you think to call me and let me know that you wanted to take my son seeing his father go off to jail?
I don't even think that I have to call you to say that. If his father
You don't think so?
If his father tells me to do something, I don't.
Yes, you do. Because y'all don't have motherfucking custody over him. Are you crazy in your mind that you don't understand that you have to ask me to take my son out of state? Are you that stupid? Are you that delusional where you don't respect it? I've always been opposed to my son going to visit any prison. If I did something wrong in my life and I was punishing for it, I don't think I would want my son to visit me in prison. What if I didn't want him to have nightmares every night about his father being taken into custody? I know what's best for my son, not her. And that's why I can't continue to listen to her bull anymore. I'm done. I don't even want to have this conversation with you because you're an idiot.
Learning from Judy that Samantha has little Mendici living here and there and outside of her care has me furious. But more than furious, I'm concerned. Little Mendici is and always will be welcomed in my home. So I need to get to the bottom of what's really going on from one person.
Hey, Yandy, what up?
What's up, Kim? Thank you for coming to meet me. My issue is always just these children, their well-being, and making sure that they stay together and that they're loved. That's it.
You disrespected my daughter.
What did I do, Kim? Let's be very specific.
It's like you keep throwing my daughter under the bus.
How? When did I throw her under the bus?
It's
And
the
how?
way you handle things, like the way you want men DC, you just snatch them up, take them out of school. Come on, Yandy.
Now, Kim, even if I did, but let me explain something to you. Even if I did, I'm not in competition with Samantha. I'm very clear that that's his mother. But
I want all the disrespect to stop, Yandy. Yandy want to make it sound like she take better care of my grandson than his own mother does. And that's not true. So until we can start being honest, the kids are going to suffer.
You were sitting there when Mendici said, all I want is for my children to be together. And we all sat at that table and agreed. And that's my issue. The other thing is, Judy came and spoke to me. She told me that Samantha's not with her son. She's saying that little Mendici's with you. And Judy was talking about Samantha.
She's lying.
Listen, let me just tell you. Listen. Please let me get this out.
Judy is full of and this is what I'm told. Judy, the starter.
No, she's not. Kim, please.
Now Judy not a starter. So what the she said?
What she's saying is that you've been raising him, and she feels like he's not happy. She feels like, wait, listen, please, just listen to me.
This is a bunch of bull, Yandy. You know this. Whether little Mendici is with me, his grandmother, or Samantha, he's well taken care of. Judy's starting this bull for no reason. I'm not with this.
I don't want to hear somebody coming and telling me that he's sleeping in a house where there's no space.
Who told you this?
I told you. Judy told me.
I want to hear.
Judy doesn't play when it comes to her grandchildren. And the fact that Kim is reacting the way she's reacting, all irate, tells me that there might be some truth to what Judy told me.
You know, I'm out of here, all right? I'm tired of bull. Tight.
Hello? Samantha.
Hey, Erica.
Listen, I just went home, and there's a note on my door. It says, I changed the locks. If you have any questions or concerns about what wives do, come ask a wife.
How can you do that? She's silent.
Exactly. Like, I'm disgusted. At the rate that this bum is going, she's gonna be locked up too. My name is on the lease of that apartment. Mendici's name is on the lease of that apartment. Guess whose name is not on the lease? Yandy Smith. Y'all Princess Yandy Smith is really a dirtbag that breaks the law. It's a wrap for her. She needs to get kicked right in her dolphin teeth.
Are you gonna go there now?
Yes, I'm going right now. The same way she liked to pop up on me for all these years, I'm about to pop up on her.
Check her.
Oh, I'm gonna check her trifling ass, and I'm gonna check her real good. Trash Can Yan is about to get the visit of her lifetime. Pull over. I don't normally venture down into Trollville, but I'm gonna make sure that this is one visit that she will never forget.
Oh. Fancy finding you here. What's up? Nah, what's up? What's up? What's up?
This is what's up. You do realize you up, right? That's my apartment with my name on the lease?
That's not your apartment.
I couldn't believe that I walked in there to see my son's aunt dressed like a teenage boy, spitting these lies out at me, co-signing with this fool. Mind your business.
My brother is my business.
Yeah,
my brother is my business. And his kids are my business.
Because y'all not really about family.
Slap the out of you.
Bitch, you just bitch, you pothead, whack ass bitch.
No, you whack. You're whack. You're whack.
Talk about me, bitch. You talk about that bitch. I remember when Nefa was running around telling everybody I was her sister-in-law and Yandy was this nasty broad from uptown. Now she wanna come in here acting like she's Yandy's puppet. Guess the troll got to Nefa too.
Naz, hold on one second. Please, let me do this.
Oh, I guess you got my note, Erica. Listen, if you were the girlfriend, you wouldn't have been able to be evicted by his wife. So now that you're here, we could talk like animals or we could talk like ladies.
You came up here real motherfucking mad. And let me tell you something. I don't have a problem with you. I love your son to death. I hate that we gotta be here, but what I'm not gonna do, I'm not gonna allow you to with my family. I'm not gonna allow you to with my man. And one thing I will never allow you to do is with my family and my man.
You just said out your own mouth, you don't have a problem with me. A woman who doesn't have a problem with another woman wouldn't go to an apartment that another's woman's name is on and change the locks.
My husband and I agreed to put her name on a lease to get her off her mom's couch, and still, she doesn't stay there. You're trying to act like you have a relationship with this man who never ever claimed you. So therefore, your name is coming off that lease.
You're obsessed and deranged. Legally, that's my apartment. Legally, you look stupid. And you can pull out paperwork.
Whose name is first? My husband. I got power of attorney over that.
Show me a real piece of paper.
Look, I got power of attorney. It's mine, honey.
DC granted me power of attorney over all his affairs because I'm his wife. Whatever belongs to Mendices, apartments included, belong to me.
We know Side put leases in their name. That's what he used you for. You know how many times he talk about how whack you are, how disgusted he is by you? You know what he said? I wish the I didn't have a baby with her.
He said that you basically everybody know if I wanted your man, I could have him.
He would've gave you a ring, bitch. He would've gave you a ring, bitch.
I don't want him. He want me. You whack, tacky, nasty whore. Do your man tell you the things that he writes me? Does your man tell you about the pictures he asked me to send me and I curve him? My husband is hitting me up from jail asking me to send him flicks. If his wife is really putting it down, why is he still asking me for pictures since he's so disgusted with me, as she says?
You talk about the past, you talk about he did this. I don't give a about nothing he did. May 25th, 2015 is Repentance Day. Anything he did before that, including you, is erased. Period.
Erica just can't take the fact that this man is my husband and does not want anything to do with her ever, not before and not now. Once you have a diamond like me, who needs a rhinestone?
You change your locks, you calling my phone, you sit there running your mouth.
Did that
you
too.
the one that's mad. So how you gonna say I'm mad and you doing this? All I'm doing is defending myself.
Bitch, you can get evicted like you got evicted out of everything else. You get evicted out of that apartment, and now you get the ass up out of here.
Hi, hood rat.
Have a nice evening.
Dirt balls, liars. I may not stay in the apartment now, but because my name is on the lease, it belongs to me.
Get the out.
Trolley broke the law whether she likes it or not. But I'll have the locks changed by the end of the day, and there's nothing that the troll can do about it. We'll handle this one.
I'll be waiting.
Today I'm popping up on Bitter Baby Mama 1, because her master plan to destroy my family is about to be dismantled. My husband already hit up Samantha to let her know about her so-called bestie. Oh, and this firestorm has just begun.
So, you would go through these measures to sabotage my relationship?
Sabotage, I could care less about your relationship. What are you talking about?
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Okay, who let the troll in here and what the hell is she talking about? The only sabotage going on around here is from Yandy and her lies. I can't imagine what could have possibly happened for me to be owed this pop-up. But what Yandy doesn't know is that Samantha's already on her way here. So it's about to get real good. You'll see.
I heard probably about 30-some-odd conversations you and Samantha had about all the intricate plots to set me up.
You're right there.
You can't be talking about me. I could care less about what you do.
You could.
That's your lane.
And the next thing you said is, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna keep Asim and Little Mendici away from Yandy.
I can't keep Little Mendici from anybody. That's not my child.
She can't keep Little Mendici away from anybody.
The tape is real, Erica.
If I said something about somebody, I'm sure they already know it anyway, because I don't have a problem saying it to their face, and I've discussed it with them.
It's what you put in Samantha's head on that tape.
So I'm some brainwasher. Samantha can't sit there and think for herself.
Exactly.
I have to put something in her head.
You got it. You got it.
You got it.
It's on the tape. It's on the tape. It's on the tape.
I'm not out here plotting against anyone. The only thing I'm trying to do is get the truth out here about this troll. I'm not the one that got married in front of millions of people and lied about it. That would be you. Come listen to this. They said I brainwashed you. I make you keep your son from them. That is my problem.
You taped Erica?
Tape her what?
You taped her conversation with you that she don't know about.
If you tape me, I could care less if you tape me.
So?
We done with that. We over that. Now let's go.
I taped you too, Judy. I'm taping all these chicks. I don't care. I intend to protect myself. I intend to protect my son. I intend to protect my family. These heifers will bend the truth any chance they get.
They trying to separate a friendship. They hating on a friendship.
Why would I want to come in between? I don't need friends like that.
I don't want your friendship neither, so.
You wanted my money.
What money you got that I want?
The money that you begged me for.
The money that your baby father owes me, not your money.
Oh, but you did take my money. You ain't get it back.
Give what back, bitch?
Wait. Did you call me a bitch?
I called you a mother bitch.
Are you out of your
What you gonna do? What the you gonna do? Get the out of here.
bitch called me a bitch? Is she crazy?
I'm not dealing with it, Yandy. I'm not dealing with your bullshit. Yandy coming up here on some gangster. We plotting, we taping. We're coming for her man and her money. And she thinks she's gonna put hands on me and everything's okay?
You can't even address things. You can't get nothing out the way. You can't resolve anything because as soon as you try to explain what's the problem, the troll does not want to listen. Nobody wants your man. We both had him before you, prior to you.
How can I move forward? If you can lie to me, you can lie to the world, how can I trust you?
Lie to you about what?
You and Mendici are married or not married? Which one is it?
Me and Mendici are married, for sure.
I don't owe Erica nor Samantha any explanations about me and Mendici's marriage. This is why I can't see little Mendici in a scene. Hating hoes just ain't happy, and happy hoes ain't hating.
Why do you lie?
I'm the wife. I get the ring. Right? But, like, what does the ring mean when there's no real marriage behind it? Bitch, please. Like, how you think I'm supposed to really respect you?
Erica, I don't know what you want to do with it, but I'm, like, done with this conversation. It's like,
I feel like there's nothing I have to do. If it's about the kids, let it be about the kids.
So let's end it.
But there's nothing to end. This is what I'm trying to say.
Okay, little Mendici's birthday party is coming up, right?
I would like for all of us to be there with no
Mendici
problem.
asked me if I could put together something that he has planned. He wanted to plan something very
absolutely
special.
not. You're not gonna plan my son's birthday party. I'm planning his party.
Let me go back. He said, can you and I come together and pull this together and he'll pay for it?
That sounds much better than how you worded it the first time. That sounds good.
If Yandy can stay in her place and show me respect, we can make this happen. But if she comes at me crazy again, she's gonna regret it.
I'm glad that y'all came to almost the common ground. You know, I'm not into your mess. I want to love y'all down to pieces. Give me the chance. I just want to be a part of my grandchildren.
I don't want any more drama in the family. We all need to take a step forward in the right direction. So if it takes little Mendici's birthday party for these kids to get together, let's get together.
We should try to move forward for the kids.
That's all I ask.
All right, y'all, right now, it's time for a check yourself. Now, Yandy, you had an opinion about Kim's health, and that situation is something that you shared with us, so let's take a look.
Oh, my chest.
You having a heart attack?
It's the big one.
Oh, I'm going,
What? She's having a heart attack? Yeah. Okay.
Bitch, knock it off.
How did you feel about them watching the scene and what they said?
Well, I just see that they're very immature and family don't mean to them because anytime you can laugh at somebody in pain and going through something like that.
Kim, you called me and was laughing.
Talking, bitch, I have no respect for you. Watch your mouth, all right?
I'm you, bitch. Out of here, deadbeat ass, bitch ass daughter with her cock eye. Bitch!
We're not getting anywhere. Everything is very heated. We're gonna... No! No! Yandy, no! Don't do it.
Wait.
Drop it down! Let's go.
You okay?
In the dressing room, lock it down. All right, I want all of you in that room. Nobody comes in that room.
It's crazy.
Go.
It's crazy.
They're taking her.
I want to make sure my daughter's all right.
Right over here.
Oh, okay. All right, that's all I care about. I'm good. I'm good now. I'm good.
All of this happens because Yandy's a liar.
Down.
Jumped over the
All
couch.
dressing room,
That was
locked
right.
down.
Yeah, it was that. It was somebody with a red coat.
She planned that. There's no way. Somebody came from the back and just hit Samantha.
Rico, get into a room now.
There was a lot going on in here a little while ago. A lot of screaming, yelling. I see you tearing up, Yandy, and I know that you love all of these children.
Mm-hmm.
What's going through your head right now?
The children really have a very strong bond, and it's just sad that because of adult drama, they're not able to see each other.
Let me ask you, Samantha, the prior situation was a little crazy.
I just want to know who came out from the audience and decided to hit me. Who did it? I just want to know. Do you know, Yandy, who did it? You don't know at all.
I didn't even see it, actually. When I asked what happened, they told me in the back.
Keisha just... Who was that?
I don't know.
Nina, I just want to say that this is pathetic. You act like you have so much love in your heart for these kids, but it came to a point where somebody physically touched little Mendici's mother. And you sitting here shaking your head like you don't know who did it.
You believe that she knows?
She absolutely knows. I know for a fact she knows.
If the focus is the kids, let's focus on the kids.
Let's talk about how you lie. You just said you didn't know who did it.
What I said
Obviously, someone else knew.
What I said
it's
was...
someone that possibly could be related to you. So own it. Own that you had
I'm
somebody
here.
come to fight
Are you
me.
crazy?
No,
Nobody
are
needs
you
anybody to
crazy?
fight you,
Own it.
darling.
Okay, now I want to talk about little Mendici's birthday party. Samantha, let me ask you, did you feel like Yandy sent Kimbella to the party?
Oh, most definitely she sent Kimbella.
I know that you said that you showed up and you left. Can you clear that up?
We showed up and we got out the car and we heard a bunch of commotion. But I was like, I'm getting back in the car. I hear craziness.
Okay.
And we just turned around and got out of there. And then I found out when I met with Kim, she was there, and I was like...
So that was the craziness, was
That
Kimbella.
was the craziness that was going on outside. And I'm like, gosh, why didn't you tell me?
So did you not know that Kimbella was going to the party?
They have a mutual friend that told her where it was, and she's like, well, I'm gonna show up. I wanna see the kids.
Okay, so
and
she told you that she was going.
Who has
She
a
told me
mutual
after
friend
the
with
fact.
Kimbella?
She
Who has
told
a
me-
mutual friend?
she told
You're
me
saying you have
after
no
the
mutual
fact.
friends?
Not with Kimbella, no.
All right, well, that's
Okay.
a new point. Like, let's move on.
All right.
No,
well,
it's important. Because
it's a lie.
It's a lie, yeah.
Let me address something really quick because, as you know, production was there the day of the birthday party, and we were with Yandy when she received a phone call from Kimbella. The audio that you're about to hear happened moments before Kimbella tried to crash the birthday party.
Oh, that sounds
Let's
different than
listen.
what she said.
This is Judy. Hi, Kimbella. How you feeling? Thank God I need you today. Hold on, let me see. Let me go right there and get her. Hold on.
Hello? I'm about to text you. All right.
So Yandy, it sounds like you knew that she was in front before.
She called me right when she was, excuse me. She called me when she was already there.
Okay, but it sounds like what you said before was you knew after the fact, but now it sounds like a few minutes before.
Because Kim was never supposed to be the commotion. When she called me, she's like, oh, well, she already
She
knew.
told her.
By the time I got out the car, she was already there.
Okay.
She had already, she already pulled up.
Well, can you understand how it looks a little funny to her when she's inviting you to a party? Your friend shows up, she's not with her children.
No
and
gift, ready to rumble.
She's outside
She was
saying,
not
I
ready
want
to rumble.
She was with a sweatsuit and her wig.
She was not ready to
She
rumble.
was like,
Yes. You wasn't
what she
there,
said
so you
was-
don't know. So you
when
don't know.
She said it to security. She
We
said,
were right there.
those are my nephews.
That's my son and her son. They're not her nephews. She was not invited.
If you guys all have children together, how do you get them all
His
together? Can you
father
use a mediator?
has to do it, and he'll be the one to delegate because these are his children.
Okay.
Yandy, this is not her place, and that's
Okay.
the problem. She thinks she's the father and the mother.
The problem you have
you don't want to admit
is your
anything.
baby daddy don't like you. It has nothing to do with me.
You see what I'm saying?
It's not me.
I can get
Okay.
like
He went on the show.
All right, guys.
You don't like it. Where's your marriage license, boo? Where's your marriage license?
Let's
Who
talk
rings
a
on
little
her
bit
finger?
about this marriage, Yandy, because
Yes.
this was something that we
I can't.
all saw this
Yes,
season that
yes,
played
yes,
out.
yes.
Now, I was at your wedding. I know that you walked down the aisle in the eyes of the law.
In the eyes of the law.
Are you legally married to Mendici's?
I am married to Mendici's.
In the eyes of
First
the law.
of all, excuse me. In the eyes of the law, who are you married to? Boyfriend, fiance, anything?
Why are you worried about
Right,
that?
I'm
You
not-
so
all
scared
right,
your
but
man
legally.
is
Whole
checking. You
year
so scared.
about worried about me.
Yandy,
You so
legally.
scared.
So this is what I have to say to you. There is no piece of paper that's going
No,
to
she ain't.
dictate how I feel about this man. So them saying my marriage is not legal doesn't make me any
No,
less
but the
married.
problem
Okay.
is...
Period.
But so, just to clear it up.
But to clear it
She
up.
lied.
To clear it up. Nobody
On national
lied.
TV.
This is the thing is, I don't know how y'all feel, but I secured the bag.
What bag? Yeah, believe in her. Look at Sean. She will lie to you all day.
And not only do I secure the bag, I protect the bag.
I've never ever asked her for want anything.
Yeah,
When
you're not gonna do that.
Any woman say that they want money from
You've been trying to get child support forever. Stop it.
When? What courts? What courts have you tried to get child support?
Okay.
Never, ever.
She's
That was never
delusional.
even a conversation. She has the gift of gab.
Why
She
do you
blasts this out for
care?
people.
Because you're saying you ain't been with him for about
listen
6
to
years.
her.
You ain't been with him about 11 years. Why do y'all care?
You so mad. Y'all just trying to hide that I had a relationship with him. You pressed, baby.
It's not me
Look
trying
at
to.
it. You
It's
see
not
it.
me trying to hide
You
it.
see it.
It's not me trying to hide it. He's trying to hide it.
Real.
He
you
hid
mad.
it.
You paid. You
He hid it.
You mad.
The top row of your teeth are only real. The bottom is yellow
He
still.
paid for the top, and I could pay for
But
the
you are a
bottom,
whole
baby.
woman. Why you
but
pay
he
for
hit it and quit it,
half?
though, right? And he gifted me with an Audi with a red bow on top the day after you announced your pregnancy. Girl, bye.
I know it's toxic and it's messy right now, but I do hope that watching the package with the children, seeing how much they love each other, you guys can come together, even if it's finding a mediator, so that at least the kids can start rebuilding their relationships during his absence. I wish you guys good luck with that.
Thank you.
All right.
She's just saying whatever she wants to say. I don't know, Yandy, if you have anything to respond to all of that.
The reason why I called you a clown is because clowns do things that are inappropriate. That's what makes them clowns.
But I'm a boss, so I can do what the I want to do.
But you told her you were going to let her talk.
Now, in Mendici's defense,
Yes,
let me
okay.
say that. The reason why he said that, and really I take this up with Winter more than I take this up with you. We talk about everything, and he talks about his women, he talks about the people he's been with. You were never mentioned. You were never that important for him to mention, and that is why he made that comment. Oh, that was never my boo. Period, point blank. He meant no harm or foul because he didn't expect this one to go back and say anything to you. Unfortunately, she did, and I probably would have felt a certain type of way if I heard that was going around about me, but it happened. So what?
Well, let's move on to that because Winter, thank you, Yandy. Winter, this whole thing actually was a conversation that took place at your house between Yandy and Mendici's. It could have stayed there, and it wasn't just that you mentioned it. It was kind of the way you went in when you went back and told Rashida.
Exactly.
Yandy was supposed to be your friend. Why did you go back and tell Rashida in that way?
First of all, Rashida and I are friends also. Okay. And Mendici and I are friends more than Yandy and I are friends.
Right.
So
Okay.
for him to say that, for me, I felt like that was very disrespectful to say about Rashida.
You've known him 10 years plus. You knew him before I knew him. You could have pulled him aside. That's what a woman would have did. That's what a real G would have did. You could, excuse me. But listen, when we're amongst friends, we do what we do. We laugh, we joke about everything. And unfortunately, we considered you a friend. So therefore, you should accept and stay in that lane as a friend and say something to me or say something to him if you had a problem.
He shouldn't have did it. Friend or no friend, she's my friend too.
Don't call him a friend. Don't call him a friend.
I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that.
Don't call him a friend.
I'm cool with him. Don't call him a friend.
So, L'Oreal, you made the decision to walk away from the record. Yandy, what do you think about that? You guys are working together. What are your thoughts on
Well,
that?
you know, L'Oreal came and brought it to my office, and I have to keep it real. You know, I love y'all down, but I'm a honey-complected, beautiful, brown something special.
Absolutely.
And when I heard it, I'm gonna be 100 with you, for real, because this is no shade. When I heard it, I said, L'Oreal, I feel a little way, because I know my light might be right, but brown is all the way round.
No,
and I felt like,
see the thing is, if you want to take it out of context in which I said it, it was really some playful, because at the end of the day, it's a whole verse. That's not the...
I think we can all agree on that now.
Yandy, you have always said, I am about getting my checks. Why do you think that Emina and Peter's and Tara's situation affected you so much that you let it get involved in your business?
you know, I became friends with Tara, and for me, it got personal. And I didn't want to not give my all to someone because I felt a certain type of way personally.
Now, before you heard all of that, you felt like she was really talented.
I do. I absolutely think Amina is talented.
Would you rethink it?
I want to see sisters win. So if I felt like I could help her, and you know, especially now that I see the full story, it's messy, but it's not all on her part. She's not the only one to blame, and you know, I wouldn't hate on her as much as I probably did.
Now, Rich, you took some blows, baby. How did you feel with all the things she had to say?
Honestly, I was pissed.
Okay.
One thing Richie does is hold his weight. So to try to make it seem as though I wasn't hurt me, but at the same time, I'm all about the W and getting to the victory. So.
Now let me interject. The same thing I would say to you when the cameras were rolling is the same thing I say to you off camera. And that is, shape up. Let's get it together. Not to say that I was perfect, but you got caught up. And I always heard about
plates thrown in. I heard about the arguing in the studio and she came back to my house, and I heard about that, but I didn't hear about, did the paperwork get done?
But this is the thing. My life has different layers.
Yes.
But the reality is, 3 years, I've put out 3 top 10 hits. 3 records have gone top 10, under Dollars Unlimited. So I know what I'm doing.
Oh, Rich, I'm not taking away from that.
And the messiness is part of who I am.
Rich,
so
listen, I'm not taking away from you because I would not want you to be my partner if I didn't think you could deliver. But what I am saying is, when it starts to compromise our business, that's when it becomes a problem for me.
Rich Dollars, I didn't know, brother, that you was putting it down like that. In the last 3 years, 3 top 10?
And I made a load of money. And I'm gonna continue to make loads of money with my corny ass.
Can I talk to you for 1 second? I can rap.
And your record comes
Rich
out.
Dollars.
We had that
right.
Anti dances.
One-man show.
You
What
got
we
a
want to
mean
do, Yandy? Give me a beat, Yandy. Give me something. My name is Monique and I'm giving it up. I'm rapping too. I'm doing the stuff. I'm singing it now. I'm doing it while I'm giving it too. Y'all, get it now. Did you see that?
I saw you.
Okay.
Now what?
He just found you some talent, Yandy. What you gonna do with it?
Exactly.
My partner, Richie D. My partner.
All right, we have some new faces joining us on the stage now. Kimbella and Remy, welcome to the reunion. All right. Now, Yandy, let's clear this up because there are a lot of pictures dating back weeks ago on social media of you and Remy. And so some people are saying this was staged. Can you really clear up what your relationship was like with Remy?
I met Remy probably about 2 years ago at one of my events. And from that event on, she was at every event. Probably in the tri-state area. She was at church. She was at my son's party. And let me be clear, Remy. I never had an issue with you until it got creepy. You would show up at different places that I didn't understand how you even knew. So when you started working for Mendici and I didn't get that G call, it was a problem.
Remy, can you respond to that?
Yes. Yandy, I asked you, would you mind? Maybe you don't remember, but I'm not a storyteller. Like, I wouldn't be so gun-ho on you told me it was okay. I would never cross those boundaries with anyone that I consider that close.
But Remy, you did cross boundaries.
I did it because you told me I would not mind.
Wearing the same
So
exact
once
outfit
you
I had
told
on
me-
was a boundary. Having his arm in the club is crossing a boundary.
Okay.
Now, do I think you like him? Do I think, no, I just think you want to be a part of this, but there is proper etiquette to be a part of my
and
circle.
Yandy, let me explain.
And that's all I'm
Can you
saying.
understand what she's saying?
I
Can you
can.
understand what she's saying? Mendicis, do you think that Remy has a crush on you? Do you think there's feelings involved?
Angry about it.
Wait, come out. Where you get that from?
Oh,
Well,
Lord.
there has been some speculation that she's posted some things on Instagram.
This is the thing. I don't think she has a crush on him. My issue again is it's not just him. If you look at her page, it's all pictures of me and him.
Do you think she wants your life?
Do you want my life? I don't.
Not at all. She came on acting like I'm a stalker and I'm this. It's just like, it ain't even like that. Like, yeah, I admire you. I admire what you're trying to do in this industry. Yes, you pave a way for females who don't got to get where they at. That's how I look at it. Me coming and looking like her was like to be funny. It was like me rebelling. The whole thing confuses me because you make me come out to be a stalker, but at the end of the day, it's like I am the person who introduced you to the owner of my extensions. I am the one who basically put you on board on that contract. Don't make that face, because at the end of the day, I was. But anyway.
Because you introduced me, you got me a contract?
Do you have a contract on my extensions? I'm not talking.
Who you talking about? No.
Kimberly, you washed up.
You chirping, my.
You sound like a big ass washed up. But you're washed up. You talking, but at the end of the day, Kimbella, I'm still talking.
All right, let's hear both sides. Let's hear both
show
sides.
your hands.
Wait, let me hear from
Since you got all these hands.
Kimbella, do you
got
have
hands? Trust
Oh,
me.
I see.
Oh,
I see. What happened? Where they at?
Hold on, you gotta
I'm not doing nothing. I'm not doing nothing. I'm standing when she stands. I'm not
Move. No. Move.
Sit down.
No, I'm not doing nothing.
All right, just sit down.
I'm just standing.
Chirp.
You can say chirp all you want. But let me tell you something.
Sit down. God,
I'm not doing anything.
I will slide you off the stage. Don't get it up.
When she's standing,
Just relax.
All right, you guys, let's have this conversation like adults and let's talk about it. Kimbella.
At the end of the day, it's her whole tone, the way she comes across. If you was cool with Yandy, then be cool with Yandy. Well, how you trying to work for the man and then be nasty with her and have this attitude and this aura and just come across crazy? Who does that?
like looked at her like my sis. Like, this is someone I confided in, like I said before. I would never disrespect Yandy. I would never curse at her. I would never put my hands to Yandy at all.
So it sounds like you have a lot of love for Yandy. At least we know that things came from a good place. She does say that she looks up to you, Yandy. Is there anything that you have to say?
No, and let me be clear, Remy. When you want to come into my circle, I am very protective of my circle, of my children and of him. When you want to come into this circle, there is proper etiquette that's going to go down, or I'm going to have a problem. You call me when you leave the club. You call me and you tell me about the next hoe that's trying to touch his arm, not you touching his arm.
Easy.
Did I have a problem with you prior to that? No, only that, you know, there were situations where you popped up and I was like, how does she know that I'm here? And then when it started to happen with him, it was creepy to me. Then when you came in with my outfit, I didn't take that as a joke. I didn't take it as a joke. When he came home saying that you were grabbing his arm, walking outside the club, that's not funny to me. And then when you talk to someone that's my best friend crazy, that's not funny to me either.
I can see you tearing up. I know this is super difficult for you. How are you doing?
You know, it's bittersweet. This is something that has been over our heads for so long. I'm happy that we're getting closer to this all being over.
Now, Kim, I want to come to you. Now, we know that Mendeecees brought everybody together because he wanted his kids to still be able to have each other in each other's life. So do you think the women in his life will carry out this role?
Yes, I do. The purpose of that meeting was so we could get together and don't have any confusion, because the last time, it just was a lot of chaos. And, you know, I'm praying this time it doesn't be that. And then that's why I have a lot of animosity. And the truth behind it is that people going around saying one thing, like my daughter don't take care of her son, when she does.
When you say people, who do you mean?
You know.
The world, people out in the
Oh, you mean like commenters? You don't mean Yandy?
No, but she have her part. She playing like she's the greatest stepmoms and stuff, and you know, but she don't even take care of her own half the time.
Who does?
You know what I mean?
Yandy doesn't?
She have a babysitter because she's busy. She's a businesswoman. Not like that, like you abuse her, but I'm just saying
You
that
gotta clear that up.
portray this image like you take care of Mendeecees and his mother doesn't.
I don't portray that image at all.
Do you agree with what Kim is saying, Samantha?
Yeah, this is real life. My grandson is a real
Yandy
person.
oversteps her boundaries all the time. This is a major problem, so I don't know how it's gonna work while he's gone. Respect has to be there, and I am his mother. I'm sorry.
Did you know that they were feeling like this? How do you feel about what they just said?
My children are always my first priority. Kim knows that. So I don't know where this conversation is coming from. But as far as Samantha feeling like I overstepped my boundaries, she said that before. And I will apologize. The reality of it is I love your son. That's it. I'm not trying to take your son. I'm not trying to be his mom.
That's not the point. When you want to do something, say if you want to pick him up from school, run it by me. That's all you got to do.
Has that been a consistent issue in the past?
I mean, this is things that she does. She goes up to school. She requests to pick my son up and his other son, Asim, without consulting with me and Erica, and she just does a lot of things on her own.
And that's kind of because my husband just gave me that responsibility as well. I'm not trying to take her position at all, but I think a thank you would be nice. Good looking out would be nice, because I'm doing it because I love him and I love his father.
Yandy, let me ask you this, because it's unfortunate because we know children are involved.
Yeah, and this is why I just keep playing nice. Everybody here knows what the situation is.
Who's everybody that knows?
Ladies,
You're straight real.
You ain't never raised little Mendeecees.
Let's
be real.
Come on. Let's all remember the end of the day. Mendeecees wanted you guys to come together for your children. How do you think he would feel seeing this?
Right, this is
shocking. I just spoke to you 2 days ago and everything was good.
Never. When did you speak to me?
You didn't call me about Skyler's birthday party.
Never.
I didn't speak to you on
You didn't even invite me to that party.
But I did tell you that little Mendeecee would be there. You've never been included.
You can't tell me my son is going to be there. You got to ask me.
Well, he was there and I didn't ask you.
This is really unfortunate. We do have to move on. We do have to move forward, but I do hope that there's some resolution that comes eventually. All right, Yandy, how do you feel about hearing Mendeecees kind of clear things up?
I mean, this is the same story that I've always said. This is the same story that I know. Granted, maybe he made her feel like she was something more than she was. So I could understand her feeling like, oh, we were together for 7 years. But then if you can't stay at his house past a certain time, you got to leave in the morning. He's that type. So if you know this is your position, then play your position.
Erica, we heard Mendeecees kind of say, when I spoke with him, he said you guys were never in a relationship. How do you feel about what he said?
I think it's really sad that as a grown man with a mother, sister, daughter would sit up here and tell these lies to try to keep this storyline going.
What exactly?
They sitting here making this whole story up. I have have slept with Yandy throughout this time, and she's trying to act like she's been with Mendeecees.
You think that's gonna make him leave me, you lies? He got on one knee. He went like this. And he said, will you marry me? Will you marry me?
I'll marry you.
And you know what she did? She cried.
And you still ain't married, fraud.
Let's do the mannequin challenge.
This bitch right here. Kimbella, I'm gonna start with you. I see you're already tearing up.
It's the hormones. No.
What's the current status of you and Yandy's friendship?
Lord, where do I begin? Yandy was in my wedding, and that was because I felt like we were in a better place. Today, she feels as though I'm speaking on all her kids. And me as a woman, loving my kids, not even just my kids, our kids grew up together. We had kids together. So I will never accept the fact that anybody, everybody else, especially her, to feel like I'm speaking on her children. I hated that I had to re-see that scene. And I'm sure for you too, but I felt like we spoke about it in Costa Rica. All these things conjured up because I'm angry. I'm upset at you, but I do want to apologize to you. I told you exactly what I said, but then
No, you
I
didn't,
didn't even
Kim.
know she was upset until I texted her 5 days after the episode aired. She never
5
called me, she
days,
never
yes.
texted me. So I'm thinking, all right, so now I see you have a problem. Why didn't you call me and let me know that you're feeling this type of way?
So Yandy, where did it go left for you? Because you were in the wedding, you guys hashed it out, we thought you were okay.
Yep.
Now you saw it and you feel like you saw a different story.
So in Costa Rica, I said, I just want to know, did you speak on my child? She said, I hope you're doing this for the right reason. I was offended. Because like I said, what do you mean you hope I'm doing it for the right reasons? I was offended with just that. The minute somebody mentions any child, what you say is, I don't speak on children, period. Kids are off limits. I don't care about nothing we do with this TV. People get extra for TV, I've done it. I've done a lot of in my life. I've done a lot of great. But one thing I do the best in my life is be a mother. And if you sit across from somebody and say, me bringing a human being into my house is fake as you disrespecting my mothering to my kids.
That's not what happened. And you're not gonna insinuate that I would ever speak on any child. Period.
She spoke about you, and it was wrong what she said, but she did not speak about Infinity.
Did y'all see what I saw? Did anybody here see somebody say,
see what
your
you
relationship
said.
is fake as
First of all,
Did anybody, how have you heard what they say? Their relationship is fake. I'm not bugging.
Now you the victim.
No, I'm not a victim. Stop saying that. You know who's a victim? There's a 16-year-old girl that has to sit there and possibly be bullied by people saying, oh, your mother don't really want you. She's doing it for Instagram. When I've come to your house 3 o'clock in the morning for you, did I put it on Instagram? When I opened my doors for you and my kids,
Why would you put
was that on
That's
Instagram?
What are you talking about?
When I sat in the hospital with you for different things, was that on Instagram?
The same thing
Don't
for
talk
you.
about Instagram.
What about
on Instagram that got to do with you?
I would never do that to you.
I never done. You talk about I put it on Instagram. I never put exactly.
And I've never
exactly about it. So
Y'all doing too
what are you
much.
talking about?
Yo.
All right, so let's talk a little bit about the graph situation. Safari, you have a lot of oil on you all the time.
Listen, that's why I'm sitting here quiet. We're supposed to be cool. You're gonna do something like that and not use Safari coconut oil.
That's why you're mad.
It won't happen again.
So it sounded like on the phone call, Mendeecees was upset, but it sounded like the story was a little...
because the story was changed. My mother said you was prepping somebody for sex. She snuck, she walked in on you.
Have you seen his face?
Miss Judy, his face was his eyes rolling in the back of his head.
Miss Judy,
No,
why
his
did
hands
you...
was bulging out.
It seemed like the explanation that you gave Mendeecees was a little extra. It seemed like you did put a little on it.
Because it was an overall of everything. You're not Bianca age. You know, I'm sorry to bring you in.
I see a sexy thigh and some blonde hair over there. How old are you today?
Let me tell you something about this. I don't raise my children. I have 8 grandchildren.
Dang.
And I still look good for my age. This is my prime years, and I'm going to live it.
I think she's going to do what she want to do. I respect that, though. All right, we do have a couple of messages from Mendeecees for Yandy and Judy.
As far as her and Rob, she was like kind of disgusted and confused at the same time. Well, I found out that Rob lives with a woman, and he just was using my mom for an opportunity.
Mendici said in his message that this guy, Rob, was living with someone else. Were you aware of that?
Rob told me that from the beginning.
Okay.
And I'm also living with God, so I don't give a
Well, on that note, Yandy, Mendici has a message for you.
Oh, wow.
We asked Mendici how he felt about your behavior this season.
Lord.
Here's what he had to say about that.
Sometimes you could think Yan is trying out for a rap video or a video vixen. Sometimes she overstepped on boundaries where, she just wears skimpy. It pisses me off because Yan's not the 25-year-old girl I knew before. So, it's just, I'd be upset because I feel like we going backwards.
Wow.
Of all the things to say, that's my message. Come on now. There's nothing skimpy about the way I dress. He's just extra. Just like I lived when he was home, I'm going to live when he's not, and then we're going to live together when he's back. That's the bottom line. And I love my mother-in-law to death, and I understand her position, but, I'm grown. I've been grown for a little while now.
Well, Yandy, all right, Remy. Your relationship with Yandy is fairly new. Is there a reason why you specifically asked her for help with the wedding?
I don't want to say nothing. I feel like anything I say can and will use me in the court of friendship. I don't know what happened. I'm gonna be honest. We had one little hiccup, and that was the whole fashion show thing.
Do you think because of that situation, the retaliation of Petty was to
her? Yes. I will say this, okay? I do believe that after all this time, a genuine friendship has developed. Because I deleted her number out the phone a few times and they still spoken.
Let me go to Yandy about this because it sounds like you may have been a pawn in a Petty game.
She knows that.
How do you feel if that's true?
If it started out as a pawn, I didn't know that. So I genuinely opened my arms.
You don't never know nothing, girl. You always don't know something.
No, I didn't.
That's what I can't take. I know she knows.
Let me
That's all I can't take is that I didn't know that. I can't.
Not first, I didn't say it like that, but I didn't know that her and
Nina, she knew.
You don't have to tell me what I know and what I don't know.
I know what you know, boo-boo.
You don't, honey.
And the reason I can't with you is because you are faking all the time.
Listen, again.
And I could respect you if you keep it real.
You have
I don't check my hashtags. I didn't know she had a problem with her. I didn't know you and Remy had a problem.
Okay.
Stop it.
All right.
Stop.
Let Yandy respond to what you're saying.
I'm gonna let you finish, right? It seems like every season there's someone to have beef with or there's someone to be at BFF with. For you, I understand you've tried several different reality shows, and this is where you've landed.
You can never check me.
I'm not trying to check you.
You can never check me because I will expose you. Don't play with me, bitch. Don't play with me. Because I was being real nice.
Let me say something. Before we
Cap wants to talk.
Say something. When they had a fallout, my wife had a little bit more time on her hands. So it was more of a perfect time and opportunity to really link up with them.
Follow up
because
on
we
what
had
you
a
had
lot
already
in
started.
common.
But I can say...
Settle down. Settle down.
I can say, in Ra's defense, I didn't see it at first. But, Yandy, it do be certain things where you like, oh, maybe, Ra's managing? She's a shoe salesman. That's throwing shade.
Is there something more that we're not seeing that is behind?
Yes. The problem that I have with her is that she always pretends that she's oblivious. I have problems with one of her friends.
Okay.
She know that me and this girl got major issues. Instead of her being like this, look. Yeah, Ryan and my girl got problems. That got nothing to do with me. Anyway, Remy, what you need, flowers? She's like,
why would that?
They have problems?
It sounds like the issue is, Ra, if I hear this correctly, you feel like Yandy throws stones and hides her hands. Is that what you're saying?
There you go. You said it so classy. Now, if I could learn how to start talking like that, I'll be all right.
You're not gonna ruffle my feathers because we don't have any issues.
Let's deal with the issues one at a time. 1 second. 1 second.
There's just a serious epidemic. The audience, do you guys have your vaccination shots? Because it seems like there's a bad case of CT, and that's just the problem. She just can't take me, and that's just it. Sometimes you just can't take it. You have listen.
How many times do you think she practiced that line?
Vaccination shots for everyone.
Wait.
Because listen, CT can't take.
And I can't take you. That's why I want you to stage left.
I have no reason.
I'm over you.
I have no reason ever to be upset. I can sit on this stage and look pretty every season without raising my voice.
You don't look pretty, boo. Who told you you look pretty? You are ashy. You can't dress.
Did I say something going on?
say
over her.
something? At the end of the day, y'all both sit here and tell us we gotta be bigger people and we gotta stop fighting and we gotta stop arguing. And I can't. Wow, you saying you this bigger person,
I ain't
whatever.
saying I'm no bigger person.
But I don't even know.
You heard me say
no,
that.
I'm saying I don't. What do you?
Said I was no bigger person.
No,
I just wanted to say that I will vouch for Ra and say that during the time that I was working with her on projects, she has came through like. I'm from the hood. I don't have funds for everything. I can't afford brand new Giuseppe's. I can't afford that. So Ra'll be that one to come and be like, you need it. No, I'm saying in general, Yandy.
Right. She throws shade like that and then she want to act innocent. That's what I mean.
All right, you gotta wrap this up.
All the bitches that I provide them more shoes too.
All right.
We can live it up like it ain't promised. We can live it up like it ain't promised. It's the good life special. I'm trying to live life to the fullest. The grind, all muscle can't pull it. Jet setting up and on my way.
And I am officially trading in my Harlem Hottie hat for a Georgia peach.
Guess who's coming back? Yeah.
My husband was so anxious to get out of New York, to start over. I thought, you know what, maybe this is a fresh start for our whole family to come back together now that Medici is a free man.
What does she say? Bah. Oh, the door. Who's at the door? Who's at the door? Who's at the door? Yeah. Hey, Dad.
You know, after serving 4 years, I just felt like, you know, it's time for a new beginning. So I always felt like I'm gonna be a New Yorker, right? But I just can't have New York every day. You know, I fear for my sons not to walk through my path or experience certain things, so I kind of want to put them as far as I can in a suburban neighborhood that's away from their whole life.
Hey.
Oh, Ralph, what's up, Ralph?
Every time I come in this house, I love it.
What's going on? Just walk right in, huh?
Hey, door open. Y'all don't lock doors. Y'all done forgot where y'all come from.
Come, Dad. Both dads.
There's a myth going around that I'm a super strong woman. The strength that I have comes from the people I keep around me.
You so happy you got your grandpa in the same city, huh?
Yeah, well, I'm only 5 miles from you, so it's no big deal.
She's your boo in the A and she's here to stay.
Got the gang here.
I miss you guys so much.
Welcome to the A.
Coming to Atlanta and having my village here with me, you know, it just feels like I'm home, away from home.
It's been a week. How are you liking it so far?
I'm loving it. I'm loving seeing my family, my babies, Skylar, Mia.
Well, I'm gonna need you to watch the kids for a few days. We're going back to Kentucky again. You know, the last time I was in Kentucky, I got arrested.
With that Breonna Taylor?
Yes.
Oh.
It's 1 year coming up.
Wow, it's been that. Damn.
Next week is the 1 year anniversary of Breonna's murder, and I want the voices of her family to be magnified. Balancing family and work life isn't easy, but then when you mix in activism, it's insane.
Until Freedom. They're going to do a rally, and Jack is having me on his show so I can get the word out. We're still trying to get the officers convicted of murdering her.
So I am a proud board member of Until Freedom, and the reason why I say proud is because this is an organization that is actually out there doing the work. My family being torn apart by the criminal justice system, I felt maybe it's in my purpose to bring awareness to situations like this.
But it's going to be a demonstration, a non-violent demonstration, or?
Well, we always practice nonviolent.
Yeah, but
I can't say what the police are gonna do.
Yeah, but these trigger-happy cops, all it takes is one person to act up.
I seen Yandy, she got mace on the protest. She been locked up twice on the protest. So I kind of fear for her just being out there.
Be on your P's and Q's.
Be very careful because you get nervous when you go to these demonstrations.
I'm out of control. Yeah, I'm out of control.
This is why we do what we do. Look around, there's so many people here unified and wanting justice for Breonna. Breonna Taylor is not an isolated incident. Trayvon Martin wasn't isolated. George Floyd was not isolated. They're not isolated.
I am so proud to see how we are standing up for a black woman. And if they kill me, you come for me. I feel the pain in the heart. Can you imagine living in a place where a young black woman has been killed? There will be no peace until there is justice.
I'm looking at the family of Breonna Taylor and I'm looking around and everybody is like, for real. I have to be here to support this cause. If I'm not here to support this cause, then I'm less of a man, and I'm gonna use my voice and be as passionate about this movement as I can be, and I'm happy to be here.
Have dealt with tragic losses through social injustice and systemic racism. And until we get justice, we got to keep fighting. We got to keep using our voices and our platforms to be heard.
Today marks the 1 year anniversary of Breonna Taylor's death. I'm a mother. That was a call to all the mothers across the world because Breonna Taylor's life was valued. Somebody changed those diapers. Somebody took her to school. Somebody paid for her to take her EMT back. This is about our liberation. This is about our right to live and be free and be valued.
So often, Black women, we are an afterthought. Was it ironic to me that Breonna Taylor was murdered and no one heard of this murder for 2 to 3 months? No. But today, a year later, to look around and see all of these people chanting justice for Breonna Taylor, arrest the officers that murdered Breonna Taylor, and say enough, no more. This is when you might have to go to curb because if they say they don't want you to go through, they can arrest you. I'm watching my husband, I keep seeing him, and I just feel so proud. I know he was super apprehensive about coming out here, but to see him rallying, marching, these are moments where I feel like I picked the right man to call my husband.
Yeah, don't like it, then deal with it.
As a mother, I cannot imagine what's
Pay attention, it's about to
I'm
get
in
real
awe
ignorant.
of how strong she is. I'm praying some sort of change will come to light. We have to stand up for each other and come together as a community and really stick together.
I'm excited about what's going to happen because I know that there is going to be some significant change in Breonna Taylor's name. And I'm so proud to be on the front line with her family fighting for it.
I have nothing else more to say. This actually really done for me.
Infinity is trying to paint this picture that when Mendici came home, our relationship went downhill. That is not the truth. Infinity was in a very toxic relationship with an older person, and as her mother, it is my duty to protect her. So now, with seeing how she's gone to social media about our family and what she's dealing with, my husband doesn't feel comfortable with her coming to the house right now. And I have to respect it, and I have to understand that. Infinity. Infinity. Come on now, don't make me chase you, I'm tired. See, I could just let Infinity walk on, and guess what? I'll probably never see her again until she needs me. But that's not the relationship I want to have with someone I call my child. We're gonna sit, we're gonna talk, and we're gonna work this out. This narrative that you allowed to be out there is not the truth. That is not the truth. We painting this picture that me and you got a troubled relationship because of Mendici, and that's not true. That man been open and welcome in open arms.
I never came to you about that man that will come ever in my life.
But to the world, Infinity, you make it like he's leaving you out. Yes, you do.
I I wanted my mom to just tell me like, yo, like I wanted her to hug me and tell me like, I'm glad you learned what you learned from that. It hurts to see that, you know, the mistakes I made turned out to be how people identify me when I'm not my mistakes.
Just like, you know, you felt left out, seeing you turn your back on us and threaten our family's safety, I felt extremely hurt. I felt like I was a mother losing her child. That's how I felt. I would never purposely try to hurt you. One thing I know is trauma is real. Sometimes I feel like my relationship with Infinity is contingent upon how she dealt with her own mother. Whatever that trauma may be for her, it becomes a part of my life and my family.
I know I didn't listen before, but I'm gonna listen now. I'm gonna listen to you. I've struggled my whole life with receiving tough love. Like, that's all I ever get. Like, sometimes I take it as like a personal attack, but I know mom has a good heart and that's not what she's thinking, but that's how my mind will play things on me.
I do believe that we could get back to the way we were before all of this. But where we did go wrong is communication. We have to make a decision that no matter what happens, we are going to have each other's back because that's the only way we can build trust again. But I think also that you should have a conversation with Mendici. He's very confused. I think that he will be very open to what you have to say. Is that a deal?
Yeah.
All right, so now you gotta get up and then you gotta help me up because unlike the past when I used to drop it like it's hot with you, I definitely can't get up because my knees ain't like Megan Thee Stallion knees.
I hope you like the surprise. This is my apology.
Apology for what?
Apology for my comment in Arizona. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Beautiful.
I'm taking Yandy to this private restaurant and she say that, you know, I'm never romantic, so I just thought this would be a great opportunity to just make up for a lot of things that she say that I lack. Yeah, this is for my apology in Arizona. I made a bad comment.
I think you had a lot of time on your hands, and I think that I did a damn good job. If the roles were reversed, would you hold me down?
If the shoes was on the other foot, I don't know what I will be able to do.
And that's a problem. So when you said, I don't know what I would do, you had a change of heart or you didn't mean it?
I didn't mean it. It just came from a place where I didn't think you was taking my feelings into consideration.
Let me ask you again. If the roles were reversed, would you hold me down?
Of course. Yeah. Your tears like really mean something to me. Knowing I caused that, it hurts me to see you. I couldn't sleep. We held things down. The kids, for the most part, didn't really feel like I was missing. I'm still involved in their life, and that's because of you. I seen how hurt my wife was, and I felt like I should have put more thought into it. So for tonight, I want Yandy to be so excited, and I want her to remember this night forever. So I have a surprise for you. Maybe this will help make it up to you.
You came into my life and made everything bright again. I still get butterflies. Crazy how we vibe.
Queen Naja is a pretty big deal out here in these streets, and she's a friend of ours, she's a friend of the family, and when I called Queen and I told them I need to make this a special night, they was happy to be a part of it.
Dangerously in love, I don't ever wanna leave. I know you feel the same, you're the only one I see. Hey, hey.
Oh my God! Oh, this is amazing. Thank you.
I knew you was gonna cry.
I know what it takes to move Queen Naja. I know how expensive it is. I know how busy she is right now working on her new album.
I wasn't expecting that.
Thank you.
For my husband to be able to pull this off, as annoyed as I have been with my husband with the whole infinity thing, I can't be mad at him anymore. Come on now.
This is beautiful.
Yeah, well, you know, we deserve it. It's time to just enjoy life and focus on our family, our kids, and our legacy, and us being happy.
Amen to that.
So I have a surprise for you. The judge approved of me to go to Dubai. First trip out the country. I was thinking when we get to Dubai, right, would you marry me?
Again?
His heart is pounding right now, so I'm gonna help him out. You can go ahead and grab your wife's hand. Well, good evening, everyone. I'd like to welcome all the family, friends, and guests. We're gathered here today to celebrate one of life's greatest moments, the vow renewal of these two beautiful souls.
I just want to say that I love you. I vow to love you for the rest of your life and protect you through good times, through bad times. You know, I just want to be your savior any time of need. And even when you don't need me, I just want to be there for you. I love you.
Love you.
You know, when I vowed to you for better or for worse, these past couple of years, that vow has been tested. But we made it through.
One thing about this moment for Yandy and Mendici is it is a very deserved moment.
Let's see what's gonna happen.
Oh! They've been through a lot.
I'm gonna call you as much as possible.
So to see them, you know, rejoicing, it just brings like butterflies to your stomach to be like, you know what, love is really, really, really beautiful, y'all, for real.
Mendicis, you will continue to have Yandy as your wife and continue to live in this happy, loving marriage.
I will.
Yandy, will you continue to have Mendicis and you promise to keep loving him even after all his hair is gone?
I do.
This turned out to be a beautiful moment and, you know, looking forward to many more.
You look
Thank
beautiful.
you. I appreciate
Very
that.
beautiful.
Thank you.
I'm glad that Mendici had a change of heart. I was so happy. This has been a lesson, and I'm never gonna share anything that important with anybody outside of my family.
Moving to Atlanta, I only had 2 of my babies with me, which were Amir and Skylar.
You can't wait out to school, baby.
I wanna go play!
I'm gonna get your brother up. Just hurry up, because you gotta come downstairs and eat breakfast. Come on, I don't want you to be late.
Okay, Mommy.
Come on, you up? Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. Come on, come eat.
I've been up.
Little Mendici was in this transitional space with getting reconciled with his dad and figuring out where he wanted to be. So now Little Mendici is with us full time, and everything is just perfect in our house.
Come on, you're gonna be late. Come downstairs, breakfast is ready. You could have been cooking breakfast while I get the kids up. Come on!
So my biggest baby, Infinity, is in New York. Things were very rocky between Infinity and I last year.
This narrative that you allowed to be out there, that me and you got a troubled relationship because of Mendici, and that's not true. That man been open and welcome and open arms.
I know I didn't listen before, but I'm gonna listen now.
But we're doing so much better, and she's doing her thing in college.
All right, I love you.
All right, Yandy, thank you.
All right.
Love you too.
Business at Yale online and business at Yale at the store is going crazy right now. So crazy that we bought the restaurant next door.
Thank you so much. Here you go. So much.
Enjoy your time here.
Of course, of course.
Even though my businesses are exceeding my expectation and my kids are happy, something in my life has just really shaken me up. My mother was involved in a near-fatal accident.
I'm trying to push through in here.
Like, we were talking about the finances and the payroll, ADP. She said she had to run to the store. And then you came running to me with the phone.
I rushed to the scene of the crime, and all I remember is this does not look good. So my mom is not just my mom, right? She is my confidant. She is my relationship therapist. She is my last-minute drop of a dime babysitter. So this has truly shaken my world up.
It's a scary moment, but thankful. It's like something surreal, like out of the ordinary.
I spoke to her earlier, and they were saying that she might be getting out the hospital tomorrow.
Oh.
Hi. We were just talking about you.
Hi, my love. How you feeling? I know.
To a year.
Wow. Oh, no.
Most importantly, for the next couple of months, I'll not be able to walk.
Oh, my God.
Secretly, I'm broken to hear that it may be a year before my mother's mobile. I'm just gonna be in prayer.
Well, you get some rest, Mom. I don't want to hold up too much of your time.
Have a good night.
All right, Mom. Bye.
Don't start crying. No.
My mother is one of the most important people in my life. I literally cannot imagine what my life would be like if this car accident turned out any other way. And I'm so grateful I get a second chance with her because there's so many people that don't.
Whew. This is nice, babe.
Yeah. Hold on, let me get the chair. There we go.
Oh, my baby learning.
Yeah. I don't know if I could scoot you in, though, but there we go.
Why you sitting over here? Go sit over there.
No, those two seats is for someone. Or two. Listen, I brought you here, right, because I wanted us all to get together and, you know, DC mom, her boyfriend, and become one.
And then you spring it on me?
Listen, it's not that I spring it on you. I feel like we all in good...
When you say I want to go out to eat, come meet me, and I come meet you, and then
we all in good space, right? You know, I want to be able to put the past
DC, but you don't make that decision for me.
You feel some type of way?
I feel like you should have told me. You don't just throw somebody in a situation. You don't.
I told you, Dad.
Me being blindsided right now has me livid. Like, come on. This is a straight violation.
Hi, Mom.
Hey, Mendici.
Hi.
What's up?
How y'all doing? Hello. Hey.
What's going on, man?
Like, I wanted to prepare my mind for something like this. I wanted to know what I was going to say. I already told Mendicis I did not want to have this dinner right now.
Well, thanks for having us.
Yeah. Thank you for coming out. I appreciate y'all both taking the time out being here. You know, it means a lot.
I'm happy we made it. We need to get through some things.
I've been home for almost 2 years now, and me and you good, but we haven't never all sat down together and all on the same page.
I feel like some things that are buried should stay buried. I feel like we good. You know, I don't know that I have anything to discuss. And the families are all, I feel like, back together. I feel like this is...
Well, it's easy to say that when you were the problem.
See, we're already starting off wrong. And unless this energy changes, and changes quickly, I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna walk out.
Can I say something real quick? I would just hate to see the most important woman in my life just go at it again.
Right.
And again, after 5 years, and for it to be finished and just to happen again, and I don't need that. Like, I definitely don't need that.
My thought process is just bring me back to when I was younger and what happened back then, so I'm not feeling too well. I seen the tension and I got up and left.
I definitely don't feel like I was a problem. It was a problem. The situation was a problem.
I just felt like, at the end when you had your cousin fight me, pull my hair, I felt like that was extreme. That was very disrespectful.
I didn't have anybody come to fight you. And when it did go left, it was a shock to me. There's nothing that could correct what happened. Nothing. There's nothing that I can say that's gonna correct it. There's nothing that you can say to me that's gonna correct it. It was 5 years ago. It's nothing about that moment. It's nothing about that time that I'm proud of. I think the respect can start today, and we move forward from there.
Okay, so you want to move on? So you just want to act like everything, nothing never happened? We could do that.
It's not about acting like nothing happened.
We can act like that is what we're doing, basically.
You know, just from my time being with Sam, she has expressed, you know, like some trauma from that. So that's why, you know, she's addressing it to you. We need to chop it up.
At this point right now, I see that it's like a mood killer. So when I'm ready or when you are ready, like we'll have a conversation. Let's not ruin this right now. I just was mentioning us sitting down talking. That's it.
I get it.
I think this dinner was a roller coaster, right? But the fact that I can have them at the table and we're talking, for me, this is progress.
Listen, man, I don't know what tomorrow holds, but I know right now I can live with this.
Right.
Yeah, that's cool.
All right, well.
You good?
I'm good.
Are you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
We're done, yes, good.
Yandy should talk about the issue, because if she doesn't talk about the issue, Samantha's never gonna get past this. I'm hoping that Yandy will talk to Samantha one-on-one.
I'm out of here.
I already know. Love you.
I love you.
He be counting down the minutes like 6:58.
Love you, baby. Get home safe.
I love you more.
Yeah, so tonight, remember I told you that Samantha was gonna come sometime this week?
You did.
Well, she called and said today, you know, she was able to get off work and head over here to the city.
Okay, how do you feel about that?
How do I feel? How do you feel?
I just want to hear what she got to say and tell her my truth.
When I told Keisha about what happened with Samantha, her first words were, keep her the hell away from me. Keisha is my first cousin, but we were raised as sisters. So if you come for me, you come for her. But the thing about Keisha, she loves Little Mendici. So for his sake, she's gonna be with Samantha. And I'm hoping, for his sake, she controls the beast.
I know you want good vibes, but she's real snappy at the tongue. She told me the first time we met in front of Mendici, in front of her son, you know, you were the problem. And I had to call on the peace of the Lord.
Of course.
And not say anything back. So just, you know, control yourself.
Let's see how snappy she is when she sees me. She want to turn up, we could turn it up.
Let's not turn up. Let's try to get things turned down.
Well, I'm happy that Yandy and Keisha are willing to meet Samantha, because all this drama affected Little Mendici. It caused a lot of depression because he loved his mother, he loved Yandy, and he loved Keisha. And he's stuck in the middle where he felt like he had to pick a side. So I'm just hoping that Keisha could really focus on getting through these issues and not creating new issues.
I'm gonna go off her vibe. If you wanna go off, I'm gonna go off. And we're gonna just keep it like that. Here we go.
Hey, what's going on, man? How's everything? Chillin'. What's up, Samantha? How you? Chillin'?
Hey, how you feeling?
What's up?
Yandy, I'm so happy that you made this happen.
What you gotta say to me, honey? It's been a long time coming, and I've been waiting.
Well, I want to clear the air because we know Yandy be lying.
Samantha, you need closure, right?
Yandy, you've lied.
About what?
We're not going to bring up old wounds.
Well, you just did. You said
I just said you have a history.
Oh no, Samantha came in and swallowed a tough pill. This is exactly why we have not been able to put the past behind us and move on like Mendici's want. You walked in my establishment calling me a liar. You know where you at.
I want to know.
You gotta
Did you
start,
set it
you
up?
gotta start things differently. Cause you can't come in insulting me and think that you're gonna get something that you need.
I just wanted to know, did Yandy set this up or not? That's all.
She didn't set it up. I sat there and I saw your team attacking my sister.
So who do you think
guess
you
what?
are to jump into something like that? Who are you?
I am Keisha. And if anything happens to her, if I feel she
feel
feels
you.
threatened,
And
I'm
you know
jumping
what?
up at anybody, whether it be a man or a woman. So we can turn it up, or we can keep it down.
No.
That's what's going to happen.
We trying to keep it
Right?
down.
So what you gonna do? I'm gonna follow your lead.
All right.
And that's how we gonna keep it. What's up?
I leap.
I already leaped from the back. It wasn't no sucker move though. You
Yes,
got
it
up.
was.
You know what?
Come on, man. Just chill the out. We ain't come here for that. My son is involved. Yo, work this out.
If we're gonna move forward, especially for my son, and if you wanna be a part of my son's life and you want us all to come together, I just need an apology. We can move forward. That's it.
Listen, you want an apology? I apologize for attacking you, okay? That's it. It wasn't planned, it wasn't set up. I love your son, and on the strength of him, I'm willing to make all this work.
I was not expecting Keisha to apologize, although I am happy she did, because maybe now we can move forward. Maybe?
It was never a setup. I acted on emotions. We're gonna move forward. We're gonna do it for the sake of little Mendici. Because if Mendici see all of us together happy, he's gonna be happy. And that's the goal. Point blank.
That's all I ever wanted. I feel your energy.
I love that boy.
I feel your energy. I want to move forward. I accept the apology. And I'm not going to bring up the past, okay? We won't bring that up anymore.
You know, listen, man, let's just keep this thing positive. You know, this is my vision playing out right in front of me. Keisha apologized. Samantha accepted. I'm happy that my son could get some closure and he can not worry about having to pick sides amongst the people he loved. This is what I wanted. You know, let's do it one day at a time.
In the hopes that we can move forward, I have a grand opening for the restaurant happening. I'm hoping that we could maybe surprise Little Mendicis with all of us there together.
Okay. All right.
That's right.
That's
All right,
it.
man.
Do you want to hug it out?
I don't want to hug it out now.
Hug it out?
No, not yet. But you know what? We're on, we're on the path.
I'm open to hugging it out.
We're on that path.
We are here at the Yell for the Culture Fest, and a big part of who I am, a big part of even the work that I do is servicing my community. Well, so Yell for the Culture is an event where I give small businesses a place to sell their products or to showcase their services. Hey! This is Spice's brand.
Oh, really? Okay.
Gracie Noir.
That's dope.
I did a photo shoot.
She was looking.
Spice gonna get her in trouble.
We did our damn thing coming out here to Atlanta. I'm proud of us, and that's just the bottom line. I'm super proud.
It felt crazy how big this event getting.
I know,
Like,
it's
remember
crazy.
it started out, it was only
We
like...
started, we had like 5 or 6 vendors.
Right. How many you got now?
Over 100.
So this past year has been great. Business is booming. Got a construction company building single-family homes. The restaurant is doing good. The store is doing good. Kids is doing good in school. What more can I ask for? Before I go to LA to shoot the Shannon Sharp podcast.
Oh, that's Sharp.
Yeah, that's my man.
That's a big look.
That's great. Nah, that's dope. But you know, I never really like doing interviews because that's crazy.
But that's a good one.
Especially when I go back in the past, it's like people don't know how to take my upbringing. Seems like every time I do an interview, they glamorize my past. You know, I was a hustler and a drug dealer, but I see a lot of misguided young kids, and I'm not afraid to talk about it just to show them there's a better way. You know, they have the world in front of them. They can do anything.
Well, so I see the vision. I feel like we're only gonna go up.
And let me tell you, nothing can never go wrong when you speak in truth.
And mad people can relate to you. You know that. It's
You think
crazy.
so?
Yeah, of course.
Nah, I want to say this though before we go home. I know y'all proud of us, but I'm proud of y'all.
Aw, I wouldn't ask for a better kid.
Mushy and cheese.
You too.
Oh my God.
What's up, Ma?
Hey,
What you doing?
just scrolling through my phone.
So after me and Yandy was arguing about donating her eggs to Keisha, we really haven't been talking since then, and things only got worse since my mom came to stay with us yesterday. Her and Yandy has really spoken to each other, and now I'm kind of stuck in the middle as usual. Taking selfies?
Something like that. When I was looking at some things about Mama D. What's been going on with Mama D?
I have no idea, but I'm going to Scrappy divorce party.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. They really getting divorced?
I have no idea, but since it's a divorce party, it's probably most likely they getting a divorce. But how was your visit here? Are you enjoying yourself?
Yeah, I'm happy to see the kids. That's mostly what I came for.
I'm leaving. All right.
Oh, but a kiss. Okay. That's how you feel?
In DC, living like a prisoner in my own house is never fun.
You know, it's kind of like that thing when you say Bloody Mary 3 times and then they appear. Somebody in my house done said Bloody Mary 3 times because she appeared. Luckily, I have a booking in Houston so I can get out of this nightmare.
What you mean living like a prisoner?
It feels like I'm a prisoner in my own house. But anyway, I'm leaving to go to Houston.
Good, right.
Good.
Yeah. I mean good, but
in my house, sitting on my couch, she's saying
it's
good.
It's not your couch.
Before I leave this house, you should give me a genuine apology.
I gave you apologize. I'm not doing no cartwheels for you. Leave me the alone.
Last year, my husband decided to meet with his mom to repair their relationship. But I didn't go with him because I still felt a certain type of way about how she never gave me an apology after our vow renewal.
Wait, hold on. Come on with the cursing, please. Let me just I'll see you later when you get back, all right?
Listen, my booking is one day. You handle the kids, you handle your mother.
This is some bull. I'm not rushing out of here, and you're not gonna dictate. Look, I'm moving the pillow. Have a good trip, Yandy. All right? This is some up crazy.
All right, I'm out of here.
Ma, first of all, you came to this house, you didn't apologize to her. You've been insulting her since you walked through the door. You know, a bigger conversation needs to happen. I just need a real solid apology because what you're doing, you're not taking accountability for what happened.
I'm not gonna say nothing else.
I just don't want this to continue to happen because through all of this, I don't know what I've done to you.
I just explained myself. And I told you how I feel, and I apologized already. And I don't know what to say anymore.
You didn't apologize. You said you want to apologize, but you didn't apologize.
I apologize. You know I have love for Mendici, and I have much love for you. Yes, when I'm angry with Mendici, he's the closest one to you. And sometimes he doesn't listen. He's very sarcastic. And I take it out and put it on you so maybe he would pay attention. So you don't deserve it, okay? I hope that you understand that I want to work it out. It's going to take time. It's more to be done than to talk about.
We need those actions.
All right. So no, it was not the best apology, but it was something. Baby steps.
Moving forward, we're family. We're going to figure it out. We're going to fight. We're going to fuss, but we're going to make it work because I have amazing news that's going to really bring us together. You guys know I have been suffering with infertility, and it's been very, very hard for me to conceive. And I just want to say thank you to my sister, who's going to help me along my journey of conceiving. So she has been my rock in this process, and we just got approved. She's going to help me.
Time out.
She's going to donate her eggs.
Time out. I thought we was off that.
I never really got a chance to tell Keisha what Mendici's reaction was, and the last time I spoke to her, she thinks he's on board with this. This is not going to go over well.
We not off anything. Yes, we're gonna have a grandchild and all of that.
What the is going on? What's going on? I thought we had this conversation. Why are we talking about donating eggs right now at a kid's birthday party? I didn't want the kids to know about this at all. This is inappropriate. This sound like a circus right now. This is like Jerry Springer right now.
Don't ruin Keisha's moment.
Yo, Ralph, let me tell you something real quick.
I have no idea what's going on.
Listen, do you know if Yandy gives Keisha an egg, that's Yandy's child she's carrying, right?
It's not really her child.
It's not her child.
No, we signed papers that once I give her my egg, it's hers.
Because I wanted to have a child with my DNA. Who's the next best person to go to? It's my sister. So that's what I wanted to do.
But listen, so you giving up the child for like adoption or something like that, right?
No. She's going to carry.
No. Yandy is not carrying the baby.
Exactly.
They're gonna take the egg and they're gonna insert it in.
But they're gonna take Mendici's egg?
No.
Mom,
but he's gonna be the father.
No, he's not gonna be the father.
That's what I wanted to know.
So I never want to tell a woman what she can do with her body, but I think she should value my opinion as her husband, and it should matter for something.
I do know
Keisha has been wanting to have a child for a long time.
For a long time.
Okay, all right.
A long time.
I know.
You're not gonna deny this of me. You're not gonna take this from me.
Just
It's
relax
my
a minute.
sister, and she agreed to give me her egg. I think it's okay.
Okay.
It's okay. It shouldn't even be like that.
You know, I pretty much told Keisha, like, this is a done deal because this is my eggs, my choice. However, Mendices is my husband, and at the end of all of this, if he is completely against this, this is really going to complicate things. Mendices, listen,
What?
you never had this experience of going through what she's
right.
going through. Parenting looks different for everybody. So you can't sit here and say how one person needs to do it because you've been blessed to be able to do it the easy way.
And then you know that this is Yandy's egg. That should make you love my child even more because it's a part of your family.
Y'all crazy. I ain't got no say-so on this.
is respected.
Because if I had say-so on this, right, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
No, that's not true. You just don't. That's not true. That's not true. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't walk away right now. I figure we could work it out. Like, y'all don't even understand. Y'all don't even understand.
We love you. I love you.
It's okay, though. We gonna figure it out, and we gonna work it out somehow. I don't want to talk no more.
This is very deep.
Hey,
What's going on?
what are you doing?
About to lay down. About to get ready for bed.
I miss you.
Miss you too.
Things with Mendices has been really rough at home. We have been arguing and fighting constantly. But usually, we know that we don't want to be without each other. So we're quick to fix things. This has taken a little longer.
This trip is it's becoming too much for me.
What's been going on? Why you sound so drained like that?
I just spent hours in Spice's room. It made me just miss you more.
So the drama make you miss me?
Yandy and I have been struggling for a minute now. I've been holding my feelings in for a long time, and now it's time for her to hear me. You know, she's taking me for granted. She thinks everything is fine, and she doesn't really grasp what's going on till things spiral out of control.
You know, all the stuff that we've been beefing about and you thinking that I'm trying to be too independent, and Rashida was talking to me how it got to a point in her relationship with Kirk where she was trying to just do everything and be all that she needed to be for everything else, but not for her relationship. And she said they went through a very dark place, and I just don't want that for us.
Man, listen, I don't know what to say, man. I feel that we are in a dark place. It's been going on for a while now. If this is going to be, then, you know, you got to take this serious. If it's not, then you got to let it go.
Do you feel that you guys are at the point where you may let go?
Yeah,
Is the commitment keeping you more than the love right now?
absolutely, 1000%. This is supposed to be forever, but it don't have to be forever.
Well, I feel like letting it go is not an option. The thought of life without you, that's not an option for me.
I'm just devastated at how he feels. It seems like he's hopeless. Nothing has ever made him say or consider us being apart. I didn't think it was this bad. I'm just worried at this point.
When you get back, there's things we got to work on, you know? So, you got to be willing to put the work in. So, you know, I'm not a big communicator, but I be trying. God knows I be trying.
Okay. All right, I love you.
I love you too.
Give my babies a kiss, please.
Tell me much more than your words do. I know the truth.
Hey,
What's good?
thank you. What's this, Bailey's?
Yeah.
So I am back in Atlanta, and I am refocused and recommitted, and my husband is at the top of my priority list. So I really want to have this conversation so that we can move past this.
What's going on?
I'm unpacking. Canada was Interesting.
You have fun?
It felt weird without you there. Carrying my suitcases up the stairs by myself felt crazy. I ain't like the feeling. It made me miss you. What's on your mind? Why you look like that?
Nah, because you said I'm not there to carry your bags. I'm like, dang, that's all I'm good for. That's like real sarcastic. I don't carry my own bags. Right now, we moving in 2 different directions, and if I don't speak up right now, I'm gonna be miserable.
Did you not hear everything else I said?
Yeah, but I don't know. Like, you know, you get caught up in this Yandy world.
Oh, Lord, we gonna start with that again?
I don't think you take time to focus on this relationship. I think you spend so much time focused on your business and traveling, and it feels like you trying to get back for me being gone for them 4 years, and now it's time for you to enjoy life, and you start to feel like I'm a single parent. I can't do this by myself.
But you haven't had to do this by yourself.
But you're gone for like weeks, like a week at a time.
When have I ever been gone for a week at a time?
You want me to name?
Canada was 5 days, and you were supposed to be there.
I just feel like we're losing each other.
Kids are right here. Can we go in this other room so they at least don't hear us?
Yeah. Come on.
I don't think Mendici fully understands the sacrifices I have made. I've suppressed so many dreams. I was really a single parent for 4.5 years. Hang out with my friends, go out, travel. I haven't been able to do most of this stuff. But now that I can, it's making me not a good wife, not a good mother. It just doesn't seem fair.
You know, sometimes it don't feel like we in a relationship. It feel more like a business arrangement, and it don't seem like you happy. I'm scared to get to a point with no return.
I had to carry the brunt of this relationship, the brunt of these kids and everything, where I put a lot of my dreams on pause. So now that you're here, there is a part of me that feels like, I want to shoot movies, you know, I want to open up businesses, I want to hire more people.
You can't neglect, you know, our needs for things that you want. If money gonna make you happy and that's gonna fulfill you, what are we doing here?
You feel like I work hard.
No, it's not about work hard. Please let's not make this about work hard, right? But just make it about Yandy do what she wanna do, right? Yandy definitely live in her own world. It's getting frustrating. I don't know how long I can tolerate this. We had the breaking point whether we gonna sink or we gonna swim.
Could you ever see yourself actually divorcing Yandy?
I don't know. I ask myself that question every day and can't come up with an answer. Yandy make all the decisions that she wanna make for herself. Maybe that's how you took that role when I was gone, but I'm here now. You need to slow the down. I need a wife to do wife things as far as pay attention to the love that's needed in this house.
So you don't feel like I love you?
Listen.
I don't know what Mendici's definition of love is, because I surely have been patient. I have been kind. I've loved him when it was hard. I've loved him when some may have thought I should separate myself from loving him. I've been there, and I didn't have to be there. Only love could keep me here. That hurt and cut deep.
I feel like maybe we need to talk to somebody. We really need to seek and get some help before it gets any worse.
Maybe if you could articulate to me, what is it that you need? You have to be able to communicate what you need so that I can try to do it.
I'm asking you to pay attention to your household. I don't know how you get through all the stuff we get through and then fail and lose it all. I signed up this to be my forever, and I feel like this ain't gonna be forever.